Hello and welcome to episode 132 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and whatever's current in the industry. This week we got releases as well as an album review. ITZY's back, spoiler alert. And yeah, that's basically that's what we got on the agenda for this week. As always, I'm joined by Nate.
I don't give a damn. I'm a sugar king. Yep. And if you don't understand
what does that
which
mean?
you really shouldn't understand that,
yeah,
wait for topic 4. But okay,
right.
Sure, whatever.
Also, as always, I'm joined by Andrew, who usually has 3 things.
Okay, so this is good for the next couple weeks. This is going to be our Fire Emblem weekly update. How far are you, Nate? I forget.
Nowhere basically.
I
did the
chapter?
first battle.
That's it.
Yeah, I have not played much because there's a Destiny thing going on, and then I had other stuff, and I'm trying to finish Silicon Valley, and so I'll play a lot more this weekend probably.
Yeah, I think I'm on chapter 6 or just finishing up chapter 6. Well, I just wanted to talk about, I've been obsessed with the OP song that they have for Fire. Fire Emblem is full on anime at this point. So they've embraced it. They have anime voice actors. They have anime cutscenes. They have anime waifus. It's full on anime at this point.
It's funny. It's
very anime.
Nintendo is full on anime at this point. That one direct where they showed Astral Chain and Daemon X Machina and Fire Emblem. It's I heard you like anime.
Yeah, it's JRPGs and anime games essentially. It's the haven for that. So yeah, the opening song for Fire Emblem: The Three Houses is just incredible. It's done by this Japanese singer named Caro.
Carol.
Caro.
Carol.
Yeah. So
Carol.
Definitely, I think she's sort of not that famous. She only had 100-something YouTube subscribers, but no, really, really dope. Super anime sounding opening song that I've just been obsessed with. Just in general, the soundtrack for Three Houses is incredible. The preparation music before you go into battle is just incredible. I just sit on that screen for 5 minutes and listen to it. So, as if you can tell, we love Fire Emblem here at Daebak. Apparently, everyone else is playing Fire Emblem. PD's playing Fire Emblem.
I'm sad.
Toby's playing Fire Emblem.
Every time I look at my Switch friends list, there's however many people are online. They're always playing Fire Emblem. I don't have the game. One day.
Eventually.
Probably Christmas time or something. I'll probably be able to, but yeah.
Number 2 on the list, Hobbs and Shaw recently came out. We love our Fast and Furious over here. Pretty enjoyable, pretty over the top.
It was as ridiculous as I expected it to be.
Did not expect to see that Christopher Nolan trailer.
I didn't see it. It wasn't in mine.
Seriously?
BS.
I
was waiting for it.
Sorry
and
to
then
get your
it didn't
hopes up.
show up.
Maybe
So.
I don't know. Maybe he Christopher Nolan's weird. Sometimes he only shows his trailers on the literal premiere, the first night it's available, and then just doesn't show it at all. So maybe that's this thing. But I mean, it looks cool. I mean, I love Christopher Nolan, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah, that was good. Final thing on the agenda or 3 things. EVO is this weekend, so just a lot of good fighting games. That are on sale as well. I think on Steam or whatever. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is closing out EVO this year, which is huge because it's been Street Fighter for 5 years ever since I started watching EVO, which was
Ultimate's easily the biggest game at this point.
Oh yeah, they have the most entrants by a mile. It's a lot. There's a lot of people for Ultimate, so. Yeah, I mean, EVO's always hype, so definitely I'll try to keep track of it. So, those are the 3 things. I guess also just maybe a bit of a minor update on just the Kyoto Animation sort of thing while we're talking about it. They closed the GoFundMe because I think they received enough donations at the end of the month. They were at a final total of just over $2 million, so really good job on that.
Awesome.
They also made, because Kyoto Animation also opened their own bank account that you can send money to if you're in Japan. $10 million in 1 week, so a lot of good stuff there. they put like a thank you letter on their website and sort of like reaching out to everyone. They put it in a bunch of different languages, sort of so everyone would know. And they ended it's so awesome because it says here, quote, "I assure you that Kyoto Animation will not give up. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish." They're quoting freaking Independence Day at the end of their thing. So yeah, they're amazing. And I think they're also reshowing. They're gonna bring a lot of their movies back into theaters just to sort of help generate funds. So yeah, again, if anyone's listening in Japan, you could go donate still. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff happening with in the aftermath of the Q&A situation. So, and those are the three things, I guess. So, Jacob, you don't have a blown out.
And I'm Jacob. I have no blown out. Also, you should check out my cool shirt my friend got me.
Who is that?
It's a picture of the creator of JoJo eating a donut.
What?
I don't know. My friend randomly sent it to me, and I was like, all right, cool.
It just randomly showed up in the mail?
Well, he sent it to me actually before I went to Korea, but today was the first day I wore it.
Okay.
So,
like you didn't wear it at all in Korea?
No, I didn't bring it with me because like when we got it, it was like stinky, and on tag it said wash this first.
Oh yeah, usually. You should check out my cool shirt, just in time for their 12th anniversary,
Which
is in
I'm wearing a Korean,
forever.
which is currently right now is their 12th anniversary in Korea.
Yeah,
so
I'm wearing a
GG
Korean
forever.
brand. So
anyway,
It's not their anniversary in Korea yet. That's on Monday.
I thought it was August. Wait.
Oh wait, 05.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird.
It was Tiffany's birthday yesterday though.
Yeah, it was
Magnetic
Tiffany's
Moon.
birthday yesterday.
Y'all haters can go away.
all right, let's get to the
Talk
actual
about it.
review.
Releases next
Speaking
week.
of haters,
Wait, don't forget to tell them to do all the things with the stuff.
Oh yeah, do all the things with the stuff.
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
subscribe.
Going to topic 1. No. Yeah, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, comment, like, click the bell, join Discord. It's mucho lit. You can hang out with us and talk to us and talk to people and stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
Okay, topic 1.
All right, topic 1.
It's ITZY.
It's
It's
icy.
ITZY album review.
Are you
which
ITZY
I
or
will
are you
be
icy?
taking. I see that I'm icy. I will be taking over and running the show, and we're starting off with the single from the album Icy. It is the somewhat title track because it's half of the title.
It is icy. Like it literally says that.
It's the main single.
It's literally Icy.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know. I was just trying to make a dumb joke with title tracks because people call stuff title tracks even if it's not the actual title.
People say it anyway.
Yeah. It's just like everything's a B-side. It's like, no, it's not a B-side. It's just an album track. Like, the 5th song on an album isn't a B-side. The B-side's the other song on a single.
Yeah.
But
we
at
always
this
say
point,
that.
nobody
It doesn't
cares
matter.
about... No, everyone everyone says B-side.
Well, if you think about it on a
I say
cassette,
album
the
tracks.
first side is side A and the other side is
Yeah.
side B.
Well, I mean, it originated
and then
from
they
like
only had
single,
one
like,
song
7
on each side.
Yeah,
it
but on a
originated from
cassette
7-inch
album though,
singles.
it still has like 8 songs on one and 8 songs on the other or whatever, or 4, however many fit on a cassette tape.
Jacob's probably never even put a cassette tape into a cassette
What are you
tape player,
talking
Lord.
about? I'm not 3.
Yeah.
Anyway.
CDs were out. Whatever. We're starting with the single Icy. And to start off, I don't understand because everything about ITZY's music is something I shouldn't like. It's like very little in terms of melody, and it's just a lot of shouting and loudness. But for some reason, I love it, and I think it's just because it's insanely fun. It's just all fun. It's fun. It's pure fun. Like they're having fun. The music's fun to jam along to, and it might not be the most interesting musically or the most technically complicated, but it's fun. Basically, like, what I think is, like, this is what I want Blackpink to be, just, like, a less serious version of themselves. Like, that's how I see ITZY. They're just, like, a less serious Blackpink. And
Does less serious exist at all in the context of YG? I mean...
Oh, no, they would never be able to be a less serious version of themselves, which is why JYP can do it. But, like... I want them to do that because their music at this point is like, I still enjoy it, but it's getting
Stale.
I don't know, stale. Yeah, that's a good point. As for the song itself, because I really like DaLe DaLe. I think we talked about it release.
You were absent.
Was I gone?
Yeah, you were
Okay.
gone. Jacob was over at my house for Kyoko or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was okay. So yeah, I really liked DaLe DaLe. I jammed out to it. I think I don't like this song as much, but I still like it a lot. I love the like IC and icy hook play on words thing. The main melodic part, like the only melodic part, is definitely my favorite part.
The pre-chorus.
Like yeah, the icy but I'm on fire part that Leah and Chaedong have. I really like that part. And then as for like styling and stuff, it's perfect in my opinion. Like I love their style. I'm glad they continued it from DaLe DaLe. They just look amazing. The music video is shot really well. It has like really good use of like color and like comic book effects and cartoon effects, and just like adds to that vibe of it being fun. And the choreo is just really good and fits the song really well, just the same as DaLe DaLe. So I loved it. I know a lot of people don't, but what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be carrying the banner for like Sam and Baron and Cooper. Yeah. So, but I'm the only one that with my ass on the line on the line here. So, oh well. I think I've just resigned myself to the notion that ITZY just isn't gonna make music that I like at all. I mean, granted, I get that.
Yeah.
I feel like that sometimes with Twice, and then they sort of bring me back. I guess like with this year. So I mean, maybe there's still hope, but. Yeah, I mean it's pretty clear what they're doing, following up DaLe DaLe with Icy. I mean, I'll tell you what I did like. I like the bass line. I like the cool like dance break and bridge part. Mm-hmm. Pre-chorus and chorus, terrible. And then I mean the
pre-chorus. I love pre-chorus.
Pre-chorus is catchy. Like the Icy on fire or whatever thing is. It's catchy. It's just man. They were really shaky on those high notes, like noticeably shaky on the high notes. I mean, maybe that's kind of a JYP staple, but it's pretty noticeable just specifically on this song. And it just kind of got me thinking, like, I don't know if there's a real, like, standout, like, excellent vocalist in this group. I'm sorry. Like...
I mean, in JYP in general, they're not really known for having excellent vocalists.
JYP cares more about dancing and stage presence.
Like the last group that had really, really good vocalists was Miss A, probably.
But I mean, like even in comparison to, obviously, the natural comparison comes to Twice. It just feels, not even just in terms of quality of the vocals, it's just what kind of registers they cover. Like a lot of this song is just super high-pitched, super loud, super annoying. I'm sorry. Like I mean, some other songs, they're just, the only time they ever cover like the lower end of a register is if they're rapping. And it just kind of frustrates me that you can only sing in like a really high pitched voice or just rap in low pitch. Like I feel like you need to cover even with 5 members, I feel like you should be able to cover like the spectrum a lot better. I don't know. It just feels like, yeah, there's, I guess to draw a comparison, there you have like a Nayeon and a Jihyo in Twice that can hit really crazy high notes. There's no like Jungyeon to sort of like fill that middle ground in, so a lot of their songs kind of feel empty in that sort of way. I don't know, it just feels like musically there's a huge gap. There's a huge gap between the quality of their music and the quality of like the visual presentation, the choreography, like everything else about ITZY, like I do enjoy. Just as a group, and they seem like nice girls, and like they seem like fun personalities. Like the music video for this is pretty enjoyable. They're filming in LA, just going to different spots in LA. Like the stage out, like the outfits are incredible. Just like especially the one outfit that he's wearing, the Fendi shirt. Oh my god, just, they've killed it just on styling always. And also, one thing I like better in this one is Chaeyoung gets so much more screen time, I feel, in this. I don't know. It felt like she kind of fell by the wayside previously, but I'm happy she's getting more screen time and doing a lot of really cool choreography stuff. But I don't know. It just feels like with groups like this, the music almost takes a back seat to the idea that they're trying to sell you on. It feels like it sees more of a concept or like a visual style than just a musical performance, if any of that makes sort of sense. I know that might just be my issue with K-pop in general, because it feels like it's what appeals to a lot of K-pop fans, especially here in the West. Like if you look at conversation about K-pop, it's like, oh, such and such person slayed, such and such person like bias wrecked me. It's not always about like the lyrical content, or not lyrical content. There's no lyrical content in K-pop. Like the musical quality or just enjoying it specifically. It's always about just it's always put in terms of like how such and such member did
package. I guess.
Yeah, and it's not like I don't understand what JYP is going for here. Like I understand what they're going for in terms of like the market. Like QT on our Discord explained it perfectly. It's teen pop music essentially, and I guess I'm just not in that demographic. I mean, I mean,
I'm
this
in the demographic.
You're in the demographic of teen pop music. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just I find a lot of it annoying. It's like that. Like the perfect example I made was ITZY is like the personification of Forever 21. It's like the Forever 21 of K-pop music, where like they're gonna make hand over fist in terms of money. It's incredibly popular with teenagers, but once you start to develop like a taste, like you're gonna start realizing, oh, there's more to whatever than just what's in my mall, or like that's the thing. Like kids, like when it comes to like K-pop, a lot of like people have very, 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 I guess, like shallow sort of knowledge, or just in terms of exposure to it. And then once they're exposed to different things, I guess it just sort of like makes stuff like this fall by the wayside. So I guess that's why our opinions are skewed a lot in comparison to people who are just hardcore fans. Like all they care about is ITZY, or all they care about is whatever group. So I don't know. I mean, maybe one day they'll make a single I like, but I just know JYP is going to beat this horse till it's just like complete mush, because it's going to make a lot of money, especially over here in the West. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I mean, it's not bad. It's just I've just finally come to the realization it's not my thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm probably on the opposition from a lot of people, but I do like the song. Overall, I think it's like probably on par with DaebakCast, maybe slightly not as good, just because like DaebakCast actually has like a catchy like melodic chorus.
Yeah. DaebakCast kind of grew on me after a while.
That's kind of the difference there. But yeah, I like the pre-chorus, as well as like I kind of like the weird like cyberpunkish beats they use in the blah blah part. I thought that was pretty cool. So, yep.
Yeah, it's a good beat. I don't know. I totally understand why people don't like them, or like the style, especially among like
it's just not
a lot of people in our
style.
Discord. It's just and
like I don't know, even our Discord, like a lot of us, you can kind of figure out what everyone's music taste is. And I guess since like Andrew was saying, since most of us skew on more the older side of the K-pop community, like I guess it does make sense,
it makes sense that most of our like the people that hang out on Discord don't like it, because they're just not for them really.
Like I said, it's gonna appeal to a younger demographic. I mean, granted, that's called K-pop. It's just this really like very young.
It sounds negative to say. I don't think it really is though, but it's shallow music, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it is. Like, it is. I mean, it's a lot. It's what you see is what you get. Ultimately.
Yeah, it's just fun. Like if you don't want something more interesting, like it's not for you. If you're fine just listening to some dumb like shallow music to jam out to and have fun to, then like it's there, and I enjoy it.
I mean, that's why I think it'd probably do great on like American charts in honesty, because I guess that's what a lot of American music.
I don't know. I think it's a little too weird for American music.
Honestly, I think that's a lot of mainstream radio in general. It's like,
you don't think it's too weird for that though?
No, I feel like this
song, I don't know, but like as far as like the shallowness, I think
definitely
that's why it's mainstream, is because it's to a point where it can appeal to almost anyone.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to Cherry, which is funny because I know Baron and Sam both said this is their favorite song, like easily. But this is kind of what I was talking about, where this is more like traditional, taking itself serious Blackpink style. Like this song isn't that like just over the top ridiculous fun. and so like it's not bad, but it takes away from their charm or like what I like about ITZY.
Yeah.
So this is definitely my least favorite song. And yeah, which makes sense that like Baron and Sam said it was their favorite song because they don't like what ITZY's about. So this is the most like different from that. I do like the super prominent bass, as well as like you said for Icy and other songs. I like the lower register rapping that they do. But yeah, overall I think the song's fine, but I just want more fun ITZY and not serious ITZY. So definitely my least favorite.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement with you, even though I don't like a lot of their singles. I do like how fun of a group they are, and their choreography is pretty fun too, just having learned a bit of it. But yeah, this song Cherry gets so my rating scale is either from a 0 to a 1 in terms of just like how I rate individual songs. This gets the rare 0. I do not like this song at all. I mean, I don't really know how to like sort of, I guess, sort of explain it in words. It's just like a lot of the songs on this mini I'm just like I really don't want to listen to at all. Like I very rarely just hard nope out of listening to K-pop music. But I mean, especially for like groups that, you know, like aren't just too crazy or whatever, I guess it's just, man, this is just super repetitive and super boring, and like there's nothing interesting going on really. Even like the drop is barely a drop. They're just saying the same words over and over again.
So for me, the song didn't really stand out to me that much until like towards the middle of the section of the song when it cleared out the instrumental like completely, and then it just went like completely down bass wise, like into rock bottom basically. And I thought that was kind of cool, but overall the song doesn't really do anything for me. So yeah. So yeah, I think we're in agreement on that one. And finally, out of the new songs, we have It's Summer, with a Z.
With a Z.
Sticking on brand.
Workshop Summer.
So this goes back to more fun Dala Dala Icy ITZY. Kind of just ignores that Cherry exists basically. But I think it's nice because it's like it's more chill. So it's just like a more chill take, but it's still fun. And overall, I just love the mix of like the synthy chiptunes, the like ridiculously loud brass, and then they're like singing and rapping. I don't know. I think it just mixes really well. I think this is probably my favorite instrumentals by them, by far. So yeah, I really like this song too. I was surprised.
Yeah, this is probably the only song I enjoyed, or just for the most part. I mean, I do have a bit of like issues with it, although but first of all, like again, that instrumental is fire. That's probably again like the best instrumental I've heard on an ITZY song, like out of the whatever many months they've existed so far. So it's funny because it sounds like the kind of like that beat sounds like the kind of music here in like an H&M or Forever 21, making the comparison to them being that type of like sort of thing. It's like that type of like weird house vibe, and I kind of wish this was a single, or like it definitely would need some a bit more like sprucing up to sort of like make it more lively. But I feel like I could, if they did more stuff like this, I would probably enjoy ITZY way more, just because again I'm a big fan of house. I love these like sort of like interesting driving beats. It definitely, I feel like in terms of the balance of sort of the rapping and the singing, it was a lot better on here. Again, I still kind of have a problem with in terms of like vocals, especially like Chaeryeong kind of gets a bit shaky at some points. Also, that sort of like really obnoxious like yelling bridge, I just skip after that. I just skip and pretend that's part of the song doesn't
exist. That's like signature ITZY though, just yelling at you. That's all Wanna is. The entirety of Wanna is just yelling.
I don't know. Maybe that's why it appeals to like 15-year-olds, because they're just loud and obnoxious all the time.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I love it, because I just am loud and obnoxious in my car when I'm jamming out to it.
Yeah, I mean, same. Yeah, like I basically pretend like that, like the last like 30 seconds. For me, I'm the person that
turns it all the way up and then puts the windows down.
No, like this song's the type of song where you just roll the windows down. And it's like, doom. You hear the bass moving, like the speakers in like the car and everything. Like this is a perfect song for that type of thing. But yeah, basically, other than like the last 30 seconds of it and like some of the high notes, probably my favorite ITZY song, just in general. I mean, like the bar isn't that high, but I mean it gives me some maybe unfortunate optimism in terms of what I could expect in the future. But yeah, really good song.
So for me, I think, again, much like other tracks, it seems like they're going for a really fun, like, club banger style song. Like, I feel like I could definitely hear this being played in a club, like, a lot of their songs, honestly. And they're going for a very similar niche that Blackpink is, I think, within Korea, that is. Not necessarily maybe for international fans, but I think for Korean listeners specifically. And while I don't like Blackpink doing this kind of thing where with the unmelodic hooks, like Nate was saying, like I wrote this in my notes already, but like I do think it works decently well for ITZY because I feel like they're fun. Their hooks are a lot more fun, high energy, and they don't take themselves so seriously when they're doing it.
Yep.
So yeah, I do wish that they had more like melodic hooks in their songs, but that gripe they do have in common with Blackpink. But I think this works because, again, it's not trying to be like, hey, look at me, I'm a powerful woman, or whatever, you know?
Yeah, because I think
Which that concept is good. It's just like...
There's more than enough of those
that can't be the only content of your song that makes it redeeming, I guess, you know? I guess for me.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it in like our preview. Like we want them to speculated that they were going to operate in sort of a middle ground between, because that's the thing. It's usually with girl groups. It's usually either like G-Friend, A-Pink, like super cutesy types, or like Blackpink, like super badass like type groups. It's like you need sort of a middle, and
I think this is right between Twice and Blackpink.
Yeah,
like,
basically they do operate in that middle ground.
It's what Wiki Wiki does. It's Teen Crush, I think, is what they
call
it.
Teen Crush.
Teen Crush. That is accurate. Actually,
that is what Wiki Wiki called their concept.
Let's just call it Teen Crush. That's their genre.
And yeah, ITZY's in like the same boat as Wiki Miki. Like they're just doing the like less serious version of Blackpink.
Right.
It's like in between.
ITZY's got to come out with their picky.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of, come back next month. Or this month.
It's August already.
But
it is August.
We'll review that when it comes out, probably. Next, we have, for me, the biggest miss on the album. The
the next one's the biggest
Dallas
miss.
K remix.
Dallas.
Dallas K?
What?
I don't know.
Wait, really?
I don't know.
thought it was
That's what it's called.
I just read it as Dallas or something like that.
No, because the K is capitalized.
Dallas.
Not on iTunes.
Oh, really? I thought it was on Spotify.
It's on Spotify, yeah. Dallas K.
It is, okay.
All right,
so
well,
it
I
is
guess
Dallas
that's...
K.
It's probably their name. Their first name is probably Dallas, and then K is their last name. So
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dallas Kim or something.
As for the song, it just like doesn't do anything interesting to warrant existing. If that makes sense.
It's barely different.
It's barely different.
They changed the levels and stuff.
The build to the chorus was different, and then. Yeah, not only did they change the levels, it sounded like they reduced the audio quality in the chorus. Like, their actual vocals just sound like worse quality than the original version. So, like, not only does it not do anything interesting to exist, it made the song significantly worse by making the audio quality worse and I don't know. I don't know why this exists.
Yeah,
and
this
they
does not
bass boosted
exist.
the crap out of the bump.
This entire remix
the levels
like,
are all over.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm sorry if this guy's like a legitimate famous DJ or something, but this just literally sounds like those shitty YouTube bass boosted things. Like, like that's what it sounds like. Basically,
like it's like those bass boost memes. And it's like, Brah.
Yeah, basically that's what it sounds like. It just sounds like somebody went in Audacity, just like turned like the gain up like to like 5,000 and decided to try and make money off of it. I mean, hey, if you can get away with that with remixes, I'm more than happy to do any remixes for any K-pop artist. I've been using Audacity for like 5-6 years, so that's all I really have to say about it.
Yeah, I pretty much put in my input already during Nate's critique as well. So
bass boosted.
Yeah, we're pretty much on agreement. doesn't need to exist, and I don't know why it's here.
Yeah.
And next we have Want It, the I'm Mad Royal remix.
I'm mad.
I'm Mad.
Imad Royal. Yeah,
Imad.
probably.
I don't know. But so this, I think, is worthy of existing just because of how ridiculous it is. Literally my first comment is what is happening here. But I don't know. I don't dislike it. It's just because of how weird it is, I guess, so that makes sense. Like, it's at least interesting enough to exist, where the last one was just like, this doesn't need to exist because it's barely different than the original song. This is way different. The brass section is just ridiculous and insane. And I do like the minimalist verses that they have in this. I thought that was a nice take. The only, like, other than, like, obviously it's just really weird. Like, it's not, I don't know how to describe it anyway other than that. But, like, my main issue, I guess, is just the brass part overpowers the vocals in the chorus.
Yep.
So, like, that mixing was definitely off. But other than that, I think it's weird enough that, like, I'm down with it existing. I'll listen to it every once in a while.
No, I have no plans on listening to this again. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I mean, like, again, it's slightly better than, like, the DaebakCast remix, but this Want It remix is basically, they took away half the instrumental, and for the other half, they just put obnoxious, like, Cohen horns on it. That's literally the only way to explain it.
Pokemon Ruby horns.
That's the only way to explain this song. They just, deleted half the instrumental and decided to make up for half of the instrumental not existing. They just made the other half more obnoxious.
I'm down with it.
I actually, like, laughed because I thought it was so bad when I listened to it the first time. I was like, this is definitely the worst on the album for me. This doesn't warrant being existing. Like,
really?
Again, I don't mean to be, like, rude to the creator. It's just like, why? Like, I don't know. I just it's all over the place, and the horns in the chorus. Why?
No, it's really fucking weird.
Like, this made the song, like, 10 times worse. I actually kind of liked the song to begin with, and now I just, like, this is not good.
I like the song.
This is not good.
No, I think it's worse than the original, but...
100 times worse.
Coming after...
This EP, like, my score would be probably, like, it'd be a little bit higher if these remixes were not on it.
Mm-hmm. For me, it was just coming after the $1 remix, where I was just, like, bored out of my mind, and I was like, this doesn't need to exist. I was like, okay, this is the complete opposite, where they just made it ridiculous. So I think I was more okay with it because of that. Okay, so that's it for our ITZY album review. We'll get to our scores now. For me, I was generous. I gave him a 5 out of 7 for music. Most of those missing points were the $1 remix. There's a little bit taken off because of Cherry, but yeah, it was mostly $1 remix. And then I gave them a full 3 out of 3 for concepts, because I think their concept's awesome. I think the choreography is awesome. Music video is awesome. Everything about their concept's great. So I gave it an 8 out of 10, it was between 7.5 and 8 for me. I was generous because I knew everyone else was going to ruin it anyway, so.
Yep. On my end, I'm actually giving 2 points for a single, which is technically higher than what I gave $1, but I'd still prefer. It's weird because I prefer some parts of the song more than $1, but I guess overall I'd still enjoy $1 more in terms of listening experience. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Album, I gave 1 point just because the only song I liked was "It's Summer." I mean, that's pretty easy math there. Concept, I gave 2 out of 3. I did enjoy the choreography. I enjoyed the sort of visual aspect of it. Nothing too crazy though in terms of going out there for just music video or choreography wise. The choreography is pretty fun though. I mean, knowing DJ, he's probably gonna do it. And also,
I'll say you'll probably have to deal with it.
It's popular. It's freaking ITZY, so I'll probably have to learn this choreography anyway. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's probably gonna be fun. So 5 out of 10, which technically it's a higher score than what I gave the first one. So I mean, I gave first one I gave.
Was it only 2 songs?
It was 2 songs. I gave it a 4.5. So I mean, granted, this one like doubled the songs and only went up like half a point. So
is that lower than I'm? Is that lower than I'm So Hot?
I don't know.
But I'm so hot.
I know. I think
so
actually, I think I gave that the lowest score, but
I gave that like a 4.5 or something. So
yeah. So I mean,
I think
it's
I gave it a
minor
5 or
improvement.
4.
Again, I just hope that some of the optimism that It's Summer gave me doesn't lead me astray again. But they're gonna succeed whether or not I like their music. So
yeah,
I bought both copies of the album.
oh god, Nate.
nice.
I bought them before it came out, so but still.
All right, so for me, for music, I gave a 4.5 out of 7. I like the title track. Second song, Cherry, didn't stand out as much. I liked It Summer, and then the 2 remixes shouldn't exist. So
Just delete them.
delete this. You posted cringe. So then Concept 2 out of 3. So because I actually really like, I think one of you guys mentioned it before, or both of you maybe. Their outfits are really awesome. I thought the MV looked really good as well. So yeah, strong 2 out of 3, and then overall 6.5. So overall I enjoyed it, but
what did Cooper give it?
Some work.
It was utterly horrible.
Yeah, so
It's
Cooper,
like 4.5.
our fourth chair, yeah, he gave it 2.5 out of 7 for music, 2.2 out of 3 for concept, which is a 4.5 out of 10 total. And he specifically said he had no intention of
He'll
listening to
never
it
listen
again.
to it ever again.
I mean, maybe I'm the same way. I'll probably be hearing IC a lot, so it's not like I can avoid it. So
It averages a
to
6.
a straight 6.
Straight
So,
6.
I mean, again, kind of an improvement, I guess. But yeah, I mean, obviously, no, they're like, does ITZY have it's mid-Z, right? Like the fan, whatever.
Yeah,
name?
mid-Z is.
Yeah, they're not gonna enjoy this, but I mean,
Michi.
Nietzsche,
Yeah,
It means crazy.
Nietzsche, like for Havendra.
no, it's.
Because it's Ichi.
Hold on,
And Michi.
I'm gonna look up the actual meaning. Hold on.
Is it Michi?
Micha. Yeah, but
Micha
that's it's spelled different in Hangul. It's a different word.
Well, no, it was a mixture of like crazy and something else, I think.
Oh, it's a portmanteau.
Yeah, most fandoms are.
Yeah,
I would type.
like Bulrus.
Yeah, Bulrus.
So yeah, it's some.
What is that even? Well, because what is that?
Michi means I believe.
Oh no, that was getting mixed up.
Okay, so they tried to tie it with like a Korean sort of thing. So, all right. So if you enjoyed ITZY and their music and ICY, let us know why in the comments. Yeah. Who's your bias? I guess I don't know. I mean, I still don't. Yeji, but sometimes it's Chaeryeong just because I love those sisters, so they're awesome.
Yeji is my bias. Yuna bias wrecks me but all of them have just incredible stage presence. That's one thing you can't deny. Or straight out the gate, even as rookies, they just killed it on stage. Their expressions and everything were so good in Dala Dala, and they're continuing that.
Should we delete these remixes off the internet?
Yes, we should. Can we do that, JYP? I'll come with the TNT from Minecraft and everything. You know?
I will
Sorry,
save
I've been playing a lot of
remix
Minecraft unironically
just
recently.
to annoy you.
So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Yes. All right.
Topic 2.
Topic 2 into releases.
Which is part 1.
Part 1,
It always confuses me. It's very confusing.
Releases part 1.
Topic 2, releases part 1.
Yes.
Okay, so as always, we're doing releases. I guess I'll start off this part 1 of releases. We have a lot of songs to cover, so let's go straight into it. First off, we should probably cover the past and future reviews that we are doing. Well, I don't think we have anything that's reviewing in the future, so this is strictly past reviews that we've done in the past month that you can find on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/trulydaebak. So, we've reviewed I-DLE's Butterfly, Baekhyun's City Lights, CIX's Hello Chapter, CIX's Hello Chapter 1, Hello Stranger.
109, you mean?
Day 6's Book of Us Gravity. It's 109 in Roman numerals.
Yeah, Roman numerals. Yeah.
G Friends, Fever Season, Gangwon Sonyo's The Park in the Night Part 3, ITZY's, we just reviewed ITZY's It's Icy, Nature's I'm So Pretty, and Yoonha's Stable Mindset. So,
mini album of the year.
Maybe we'll get there's a lot of contention. So, all right, starting us off, we have the Japanese version of Latata, which is by I-DLE. They're making their Japanese debut. Jacob, you had notes on this?
Yeah. So I don't like this song. I don't think it I love Latata. I don't like how it flows in Japanese. It feels kind of choppy.
Yeah, because there's a lot of. But it's just a language. I mean, it's hard to sort of go between the two. Especially when you're just kind of like direct translating, like that kind of thing. Also, it's like hard to find lyrics that fit but also flow. Yeah. However, I do love the way they're styled in the MV. I think they look really, really good in this. Yeah. So. That's one thing Cube hasn't done wrong so far in terms of I-DLE. Yeah. Cooper mentions some of the B-sides. He says, "Light My Fire is amazing, super funky and fun." So he doesn't even talk about this.
Yeah, he didn't care about this song at all. He just wanted to mention that the B-side was good.
Yeah, so I should probably go listen to the mini album then.
Is it a whole mini?
Yeah, it's mini, but it's got a bunch of Japanese versions on it.
Just Japanese
makes sense.
versions of it.
So,
okay.
After that, we have one team
Arby's.
with the...
Oh, never mind. That's different.
No.
That's
one
next.
team
That's
with
next.
their mini album Just and the song title track Rollin' Rollin'. So I kind of missed the boat on their debut track, but no, not the
Brave
one
Girls.
from
The
Produce
best
48.
Rollin' Produce 48 Rollin'.
Yeah.
Oh,
Love it.
that one.
So yeah, I kind of glossed over their debut in March, but so this group's produced by Divine Channel. Can definitely tell with the sort of instrumentals they're using, but I mean nothing too crazy. Definitely a lot of fun feature bass. So yeah, I'll try to keep track of them in the future. Next we have Arby's. With their digital single "Feel Like Summer." So Nate, you had notes on this?
So Jacob goes after you.
Oh, I guess we're doing it like that. Okay.
And
All right.
we always do it like that.
Okay.
But then
And
Jacob
releases.
always gets confused.
Okay.
So
So I've not really comment on the song, but like they're walking around places in Korea that I've been to like a ton of times. So it was already making me kind of nostalgic for my semester there, even though it hasn't even been like a month.
You're homesick.
No, it has been a month. Yeah, they were like walking around this one block in next to City Hall Station. Like they barely even left the station.
Yeah, well, I think a screenshot I took was them by the Sejong statue.
Yeah, we went there. I went there, so that's actually pretty cool. That's cool that I can actually recognize places in Seoul now. Now that I've been there, so.
Yeah, for me, I actually really liked the song. I thought it had really awesome instrumentals that just like really chill funk vibe, with a great bass line, and some really cool synth bridge, and then of course their vocals are always really good. So
yeah, definitely vocal standout.
check out Arby's. They have the meats.
They have the meats.
Oh, before I move on to the next song, by the way, before I forget, you can find a playlist link to all of these songs if you want to follow along in the description. And yeah, all of these are our favorites for the most part. Yep. Next, we have Aran with her debut full album entitled Puzzle 9 Pieces and the single Puzzle. So, Aran
Cover
is...
of the G... Oh wait, no.
That's Puzzle Moon.
Damn it.
It's half a cover. So Aran is she's primarily a lyricist, producer. She wrote for female artists like Good Day, Lovelies, From His Nine. So definitely
Where's Good Day?
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
Gone.
Where do they exist?
So so she knows her way around in terms of production. This song was actually co-produced by Tak, so Superhuman, Feedback, Ladies Code, a lot of remixes. He's been killing it this year. So
the TT remix.
TT remix, which is really good.
2016 is that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how he got. That's how he got to start. He just did like mashups and remixes, and now he's producing music. So, so I joined. Tak being involved, definitely you knew it was EDM. So really good drop. She has a really unique voice. I got to listen to the rest of the album as well, so it's a lot of the albums like this, just in terms of EDM style. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up her music whenever she comes back. So yeah, really enjoyable like EDM. Next we have Ava Max and NCT 127 with their digital single "So Am I."
Are you sure NCT 127 was there?
I mean,
yes,
kind of. I mean, I think it's just like Mark, Taeyong, and one other member. I don't know. Yeah. Somebody pointed it out on the comments of the video. It's like of who was there. But I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks then crediting all of NCT 127 there when it's just individual members doing verses. So I was when I first heard about this collab, I was just like, who the hell is Ava Max? And then
then you knew.
Then Cooper was like, the Psycho song was like, oh, aka like one of the most overplayed songs of the year, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's cool to see. I feel like a lot, again, it's not really a controversial opinion, but I feel like a lot of these collaborations are just clout at this point. Like, they really don't care. They just see, okay, this person's a K-pop artist. All right, I want to get some of that K-pop money, so I'll do a special collaboration with them. I mean, this doesn't have any of like the musical interest, or it doesn't like, at least when Dua Lipa did her collaboration with Blackpink, like they sort of like made it fit. Like, I don't know what NCT is doing on this song at all. It just doesn't sound like them. Yeah, I don't know. It's boring. It just sounds like the other song.
Yeah, it's that's what I said. Is it sounds way too much like Sweet But Psycho. It's like literally,
it's the same
like copy paste.
Yeah, it's the same melodic thing. It's the same melodic like sort of progression, just in a different key.
Yeah, it's like she ripped off her own song, but worse.
Yeah, no, a lot of
I at least
Western
like
music
Sweet
like
But
that.
Psycho in a little bit, and like this is just like the same song and not as catchy, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was, and it just felt like NCT, like you said, was just tacked on at the last second. So
yeah, I mean, I don't like that in terms of like, at least try to do something interesting when if you're gonna have a K-pop collaboration. Just don't tack them on there just because you want the K-pop money. Cooper says, super disappointing collaboration. The song itself is super basic and lifeless, but there's not even a good vocal on the collab, just a mediocre rap section. So, and he's saying that as one of the biggest NCT 127 fan we know, so NCT fan we know. So, better music coming later though, at least. Next we have Ben with her digital single "Thank You for Goodbye." So, Ben is probably one of my favorite ballad singers, primarily. There's just something about her voice that just really sort of is sort of attractive to me. Just really unique sort of voice. Not to mention she did like, I think she had a perfect all kill in like 2 hours with the song.
Oh, wow.
It was like number 3 on Insta, like, you know, like how they sort of compile all the charts. Yeah, basically that's the thing. Like, if you, for those of you that aren't as knowledgeable about Korean charts, like a lot of the K-pop songs do well, but a lot of these like straight up ballad songs just destroy the charts because it's people like, you get a wider age demographic because like the older like people like in their 50s, like everything, listen to this stuff, and whereas not as many older people listen to K-pop. So yeah, it always just does well digitally. So
also Korea is a bit of an anomaly in that like for in the States, for example, like there's people who just listen to rock, just listen to hip hop, just listen to pop. Like in Korea, there are people who literally like they only listen to ballads.
yeah, because there's just so many.
And they check out like every ballad that comes out.
Yeah, there's just so many like Korean ballad singers that they've sort of just taken a life of its own there. So yeah, the high notes on this song are just insane, especially towards the end. Like the crescendo she hits is incredible. She still amazes me to this day. Also, Jiho from Oh My Girl is like the I guess main character. I don't know what the sort of story is going on here, but there's like some part where she's like singing emotionally in karaoke alongside the song. But yeah, really enjoyable if you like ballad singers. I in terms of like praise, I'd probably put Ben up there with like Yoonha in terms of ballad singers I enjoy. So that should say enough. Next we have BY with his full-length album, The Movie Star. The title track is called Gatatsade. It's Korean.
Karasade, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. This is probably one of the most epic sounding like intros I've heard since like EXO's Mama.
The Hangul, it's Karasade.
Yeah, Karasade.
Yeah, so I don't know why. Yeah,
Where's the T? Why did the T come from?
I think just because when you say it, it kind of sounds like Gara.
Karasade. Yeah, Kara. Yeah,
it's
Kara.
so it's a weird romanization. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that helped because I thought it was supposed to
Kara-
be English.
Sade.
Karasade.
Karasade.
Yeah.
Carne asada. I don't know.
Carne asada, yes.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for anything with Gregorian chant, and holy shit, does this song have Gregorian chanting? Like I said, I was comparing this a lot to Kanye West. His whole Yeezus album, Black Skin Head, there's like a lot of just like really intense drums, a lot of like super dark, creepy, foreboding, like intense music, and even the imagery of this video is insane. There's like people with like morph suits on, there's guys in the freaking underwear with like blinders in like horse paddocks. They're like, BY is wearing this super like Alexander Wang-esque like face cage. Just like, this is seared into my like brain. Like, this is probably one of my favorite music videos I've seen all year. It's super vivid imagery, and there's like super like, and like the voice modulation in some parts like super deep, like Tyler the Creator, but like, oh my god, like there's nothing safe about what like any of this, and that's why I love it. It's super like experimental, super out there, and I mean, yeah, BY he's great with this kind of stuff, and not to mention his flow on this is incredible. Not even just like on top of just how crazy like the instrumental and like the video is, just like he kills this song. So yeah,
this is the best song he's put out in a long time, I think.
Definitely. He's way back on my radar now. I should probably go listen to this entire album too. So Jacob, you have any other thing to follow up on, or?
So I thought this music video was really cool, and that so with the horse theme, there was a lot of, I don't think it's in the same place, but I think they're like directly referencing the Gangnam Style music video in a few of these shots, because they're angled exactly the same way.
Yeah, like that
so
one
for
part,
example, in the part where he's like standing in the gym, or not the gym, but like the horse gym, I guess, gymnasium place,
like where
the horse is standing there. Well, no, that's a different shot. But the first shot that I'm talking about is where he's just standing in I'll just call it a barn, with the horse standing in the background. Like, that looks like one of the shots in Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Actually, I think in Gangnam Style it was like a volleyball court inside of there or something. And then the part where you were talking about with all the weird guys in their underwear, like bashing their head into the cage or whatever in the stables. Like, again, it's the same exact like camera angle. So I don't know if it's like a reference or if like on the director's part or what, but I thought it looked cool. So
yeah, definitely. Next we have Boy Story with their I think like their 6th Chinese digital single, Too Busy, which features Jackson Wang. So I was wondering when this collaboration was gonna happen, because you kind of knew, making a Chinese group, Jackson being from Hong Kong. Only a matter of time. So yeah, definitely I enjoy this a lot more than I feel than some of their other songs, just because there's a lot of I felt like there's a Stray Kids influence in this, just like a lot of rock, a lot of like heaviness to it that you haven't heard from them in a while. I know everyone's kind of creeped out the fact that they're all like little kids, but they're super talented. Like, even at like being 2004 to 2007 liners, they're really good at dancing. They're pretty good already at like rapping and singing. So yeah, I think they have a bright future ahead of them. And yeah, the funny thing is technically they're ITZY's sunbae because they debuted before them. So even though like ITZY are way older.
Well, obviously. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if that will ever really matter, because it's not like they're gonna be promoting in the same place ever.
I mean, maybe if JYP does like a cool like sort of like SM Town type thing and invites all the groups.
They do JYP Nation concerts.
Yeah, so
would Boy Story be there though?
But I don't think
specifically promote in China.
Are they allowed to promote in Korea?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're allowed.
Well, yeah, they probably could.
That'd be cool though. Just like see all the JYP artists together, just like not just the Korean ones, like Boy Story, NCT Project, whenever that comes out.
Did they train in Korea, or did they have like a different place in China?
So Boy Story is partnered with some type of Yeah, basically it's
Chinese company.
Yeah, they partner with Chinese companies,
Yeah,
much in the same way that NCT Project is partnering with Sony. They sort of partner with local or just a domestic entertainment company to sort of help promote it. But they take the brunt of the sort of like training and production, I guess. So
Sony's the Japanese girl group.
Yeah. NCT Project. So I thought this was good. Jackson's
my only
there.
comment on it was I'm interested to see how popular they get in China, considering like they have such an unusual age group. Like I'm wondering if maybe they're going for, since like K-pop and stuff like that mostly is marketed towards kids, I wonder if it's something specific to Chinese audiences that kids connect more with people their own age, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe
for whatever reason.
Maybe they just want to get a head start on terms of like getting them out there.
Oh,
so
yeah, maybe that could be like just for
Chinese
terms of longevity.
Yeah, Chinese market's pretty saturated too. So
yeah,
Nate.
Yeah, like you said, it's very reminiscent of Stray Kids, except they're literal kids. But I liked it. I'm always down with more like hard rock and like rap stuff, and so I enjoyed it.
Next, we have
the best one.
We have the best song of the year.
One.
Catchu with their digital single Happy Day. So to explain this group, it is a 4-member Japanese group, or consisting of Japanese members, girl group, trying to enter the K-pop market.
Oh, they're Japanese. Okay,
yeah, they're all Japanese.
Yeah, you couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell by the pronunciation.
It was the most Japanese thing in the world.
Well, I know I didn't like I thought they looked Japanese, but I just assumed they were Korean.
Yeah, they're similar. So anyway, this song straight up copied Red Flavor's instrumental. Like, and by copied, I don't mean like it sounds like they just basically like somebody it's like the dollar store version of the Red Flavor instrumental. It's like somebody downloaded like a free trial of Fruity Loops and tried to figure out how to make the Red Flavor instrumental. I think Stu in our Discord says it's the AliExpress Red Flavor.
Yeah. All the comments are in Japanese. Actually, I didn't.
And all the comments are
complaining about Red Flavor.
Yeah, really? Even the Japanese people.
It's a bunch of Japanese K-pop characters, and then you just see Red
Flavor, so everyone knows
Red Flavor.
Oh my god!
They're like, you ain't slick.
My favorite comment was, "This is what happens when you get the pirated version of Red Flavor. You get this version instead."
Yeah, it's like you're on LimeWire trying to download the album. You end up with this, and you don't know. But even like the music video is so low budget. I mean, I don't want to make fun of them too much because it's probably their company that's trying to do this stuff. So I kind of feel bad.
Oh yeah,
that they have to deal with it. Oh, like this is.
It's not the group's fault, but.
Yeah, like this is the perfect definition of what a Worry Award candidate is, where it's so bad it's good.
Award. Dude, I hope Worry Award goes to them.
I will fight tooth and nail for them to win a Worry Award. Because I mean, there's
unless
just something,
somebody else puts out another zinger.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to beat this because this is just so bad. It's endearing in a way. And no, freaking Kirti again in our Discord said, like, there's a rap break part, and she's like, it sounds like Honda Hitomi from ITZY doing a cover of Red Flavor because it's so high pitched. I was at work when I listened to this song, and I had to hold in my laughter so much because it was so funny. Oh, so what did you think of this song, Jacob?
It's like as soon as you listen to it, you're like, why is Red Flavor playing right now? It's like without the what. It's got those weird. They just got rid of those in the instrumental, and then it basically just started singing over it. Dude, who thought this was a good idea? Also, are they getting
money.
sued by SM?
I mean, no, maybe they won't.
SM doesn't care. They probably have like 100 views on YouTube or something. Like
they have 5.5 thousand views.
5,000.
Oh my god!
They have 133 dislikes.
They have 100. Oh, dislikes. Okay, yeah.
The only way they can defend this is if they say it's a parody, which you could make a legitimate case for it.
Yeah.
So Nate, did you have anything? Did you have anything to add on?
I don't have anything extra. No.
Dude,
and Cooper just says,
their company clearly does not care because, like,
this
MV had like a $50 budget,
it makes that one very good music video that looks like it was done in like iMovie. It makes that look so much more high budget.
Good. Yeah.
Oh boy! So
Did
please,
you watch
like
their next music video that came out 3 days ago?
Wait,
Yeah.
they had another one?
yeah, another
didn't see
one.
it.
It's just as like
watch.
incredible.
Just as,
Is it-
but
did they
it didn't
pirate
steal a
another
different
song?
It
K-pop song?
wasn't as far as I know. It wasn't stolen.
Okay.
It wasn't stolen. So mild improvement. Mild improvement. Anyway, moving on.
Blatant copyright infringement.
We have Dio from EXO with his SM Station single. No, not that Dio. SM Station 3 single called That's Okay. So this is his last single before he enters the military. I think he entered sometime in July. Pretty good acoustic song. I've always liked his voice. He's on arguably the best FX song, Goodbye Summer. So he just never had too much of an opportunity to do solo stuff or just do a lot of vocals, just because EXO has a lot of really good vocalists, so he kind of gets just like thrown by the wayside. But yeah, Dio's always been a really good vocalist, so yeah, definitely gonna miss him.
In EXO-K, he had a lot of time to shine, but like when there was just EXO together, Chen and Baekhyun kind of hog everything.
Yeah, Chen obviously definitely took a lot of lines. I mean, for good reason, he's incredible, but yeah, Dio kind of just in terms of the hierarchy. But yeah, hope he does well in the military.
Yep.
Next, we have DJ Hyo with her digital single Badster. And, oh boy, was this Badster? I mean, it's not bad. It's just I can understand why Hyoyeon likes this type of thing. It's just
club music.
It's club music. I mean, there's really no other way to
explain it. That's where she performs.
It.
Like, that's what she's making for, so.
I know. I mean, like, the music isn't as memorable as the music video, because, I mean, somebody in the comments said it just looks like Jimmy Neutron animation.
Jimmy Neutron.
I mean, there was a Twitter post. It's like, do you remember Cindy from Jimmy Neutron? This is her now, and it's a screenshot of this music video. So, yeah, I mean, Hyoyeon's gonna do her thing. So, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad by any means, but I thought it was okay. But the MVA I think does look bad. Like, it looks like they were trying to make it look like the Apple, not Bitmoji, the Memoji.
Yeah.
The Memoji things from Apple.
That's a popular thing. I've seen a lot of music videos in Korea that are doing that now.
Yeah, but they're actually just using the app in most of those music videos. It looks like they
just made their own version.
CG'd their own thing, and it just looks ugly. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
Nate,
I thought it was easily her worst single. I actually enjoy most, or if not all, of the other songs she's put out.
Punk Right Now is really good.
Yeah, Punk Right Now, it's great. But yeah, this song had nothing going for it, in my opinion. And then the music video just piled on top of that to make it even worse. The music video just does not look good at all.
I do think her show logo looks cool though.
Yeah, logo looks cool, but that's about it.
It's pretty irrelevant otherwise. So.
Cooper says horrifying music video and the song is a hot mess. So, yeah. Next, we have Dongkiz with their single album entitled Blockbuster. And holy crap, it's a Ghostbusters interpolation. Yep. It's a Ghostbusters concept. What? Like, I tweeted Game Over Greg Miller at it. So like, have you seen this music video? It's a K-pop group doing Ghostbusters. And like they committed. They had like the Ecto 1, they had proton packs, they had like ghosts. I mean, this might be the greatest comeback concept of the year. Like I don't know who thought of it. I don't know how they're getting away with doing essentially doing a weird version of like the Ghostbusters theme, but like I appreciate the commitment to it. Like, this is incredible. And the live stage, they have like an actual like ghost. They have someone in a ghost costume like run on stage, and
really?
they like the live stage. You have to see the live stage. It's incredible.
Wait, is it the green?
No, it's like a. It looks like the ghost emoji on iPhone. So
oh, okay.
It's basically that. It's just like basically that, but it's just like a fluffy like version of that. So yeah, this was incredible.
Yeah, I thought this was awesome. Like, it's literally this Ghostbusters concept, and it's I listened to it like without the video first, and I was like, wait, this is literally the Ghostbusters theme. Before the like, as soon as it went, dun, it, dun, it, dun, it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was awesome.
Nate?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Pretty much, I'm down with weird Ghostbusters K-pop mashup.
I'm just down for weird K-pop concepts in general. Like we're not getting as many of those recently, just because it's too pop or K-pop blew up, so you can't really get away with weird as much as you used to be able to. But man, do more weird stuff, especially Dongkiz. I'd like for them to stay on my radar. Cooper said, "I showed this to my friend that is not into K-pop, and they like the instrumental, so I guess this makes this song of the year."
Also, am I the only one that pronounces their name Dongkiz?
Dongkiz? I thought it was Dongkiz.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dongkiz. Yeah, Dongkiz.
There's bad keys, Dongkiz. I don't know. Anyway.
Bat keys?
Yeah. Bad kids.
Bat keys and donkeys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have DPR Cream, Nate's favorite artist, with their debut digital single.
Can you
entitled
please do a
Me
cover of
Now.
Cream? Can you please
God,
do a
no,
cover of Cream?
please.
They did a debut digital
not.
single entitled Color Drive. So for those that aren't familiar with the whole DPR sort of collective, DPR Live is primarily the rapper. There's a bunch of other people with DPR names that do production, sort of mixing and all that sort of stuff. DPR Cream is primarily the producer for DPR Live's music, but so whereas opposed to DPR Live does a lot of like hip hop type of stuff, DPR Cream is way more in the R&B realm.
Yeah.
So I mean the music is incredible. I love like the funky bass that he has going in the background. Also has a really unique voice. But I'd say I was more captivated, if anything, by like the cinematography in this video is incredible. Like they have like really good color correction, like all this, even the CG looks incredible. Like he goes onto like a weird like alien planet type thing. Like there's this really cool part as well where he's doing like a keys solo and it's like stabilized to keep his hand in the center and everything. There's just like a lot of really cool details with this. So, yeah, I'm a fan. I hope he continues to do music alongside DPR Live as well because yeah, they're doing some really interesting stuff over there.
Yeah. I thought the visual design in the MV was really cool. So this is his debut like as an artist, right?
Yeah, as an artist.
So yeah, like before that I only knew DPR Live for the past like couple years. So yeah, it's a nice R&B like chill song with like some cool synths and guitars and stuff. I liked it.
Nate?
There was a really awesome piano solo. That was what stood out to me.
Yeah, the piano solo was
this
cool.
is sweet. Because we don't get crazy piano solos in K-pop very often.
Yeah, last one was like what, Ijina, and Gray. Yeah, probably last one.
Also, that time JYP played the piano with his foot.
Next is also another song featuring DPR Cream. It's a collaboration with DPR Live, digital single entitled Gravity. Whereas this one, like DPR Live, very much hip hop. DPR Cream, very much R&B. Them collaborating together, rockabilly. Like it was kind of a surprise for me just hearing this. I was like, is this DPR? Like you really don't associate with them with this type of music. I was just like, this sounds like a Hyoko song, not a DPR song. So enjoyed this a lot. Really good guitar parts, obviously. So a really nice surprise to be able to hear it.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with like everything Andrew said. Like, my notes are on like I really like how unified the underground scene is in Korea. Like, in the U.S., there's underground hip hop. There's like underground like indie bands. There's alternative bands. There used to be a lot of punk bands. Like they all were kind of isolated in their own genres for the most part. Whereas I feel like in Korea, they all like work together like all the time. Like for example, like Hyeko's obviously it's like an indie rock band, right? But Oh Hyuk, like he works with hip hop artists all the time.
Yep.
It's like I like the collaboration and the genre bending.
Yeah,
I
genre
guess.
bending is so cool.
Like, and the last thing I said in my notes is like I want to see more post-genre artists in the West like we do in Korea. It's like one of my favorite things about
a lot of
K-pop.
different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, we have EXO-SC with one of their lead single or one of their main singles off of the What a Life mini album entitled What a Life. So EXO-SC is a subunit consisting of Sehun and Chanyeol. So again, continuing the trend of doing like initials. So I'm guessing they're gonna be doing this subunit until they end up enlisting in like 2021.
Yeah, it's like the Super Junior D&E of
Yeah.
EXO.
Yeah, it makes sense. They gotta keep them in the market out there. Definitely, it's what I expected from Sehun and Chanyeol. I mean, if you know, like that's the rap line of EXO, so you kind of knew they were going to do some type of hip hop music. I mean, it kind of reminds you of like what 17 does with their like the hip hop team unit.
Yeah, subunits.
Yeah, so almost similar in a way. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really too crazy on the music. It's what I expected at least. So that's all I really have to say. Next, we have Far East Movement with their digital single "Glue" featuring Haze and Sean Wasabi. That's a name I'd never expected to hear on this show at all. So, Sean Wasabi is a Filipino American DJ, producer, button masher. I guess how he got popular was he did these like cool like anime metal like EDM mashups using something called like a MIDI fighter. It's basically just like a DJ control pad, but it's made with like fighting stick buttons. So there's like 64. Yeah, it's a custom sort of thing. So it's really cool stuff. Like I've been following him since like 2015. So yeah, just seeing him collaborate with Far East Movement and Haze of all people, I did not expect that. The instrumental is definitely his like style, so I really like it. Also, you rarely get to hear Haze sing in English a lot, so like there's like a few lines of Haze singing in English, so that was kind of weird. Yeah, that's like pretty cool collaboration just to see, just really random. So yeah, I guess that's just sort of Far East Movement's whole thing with transparent artists, just bringing like East and West together in that sort of way.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically what my comment is about. Is I love to see like Far East Movement continue to work in like the in between area they've kind of carved out for themselves between like I said in my notes Korean, but really Asian and American like music markets, and I like to see them continue to work with K-pop artists. Like on their last album, what was it called again?
I forget. They had a lot.
Yeah, it was a good album though. I liked it a lot.
Hyodin, they had Tiffany, they had
Yoonmi, they had
J Park,
Loco. I think they had Loco.
Yeah, they have a bunch of people. They had they did a song with oh god, I forget, but yeah, they have a lot of collaborations. So it's cool to see them sort of dip their toes in a lot of different markets.
Yeah, Loco was there. Urban Zacapa.
Yeah, Urban Zacapa.
I don't know how I forgot that. Chanyeol was on the single. Forgot about that too. Real Love. So with
Chanyeol and Tinashe.
Chanyeol and Tinashe.
Yeah,
like,
that was
crazy.
That was the craziest collaboration. Like what? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they have a lot of connections, so they're bringing a lot of transparent artists is definitely among like the 88 Rising, like sort of bringing like a lot of like Asian American artists to prominence. So yeah, hopefully they can continue doing what they're doing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next we have Gaho with his digital single Fly. So
cover of the GOT7 and Jessica songs.
Yes. Yeah, I thought it was awesome vocals as expected from Gaho. But I really like the way the instrumentals accented his singing this song. And there's a cool music video as well.
Cooper says Gaho always comes through with the vocals, and this is a much brighter and louder song than he normally does. Wish he could get a full album though. Yeah, I think he's only just done like periodical singles. So, whereas everyone else in Planetarium has gotten some mini albums and such. But yeah. Gaho has a great voice. Next we have Ha Sang-moon, formerly of Hotshot. I don't know if that works anymore. Doing his own thing. Off of his mini album BXXX.
Yep.
Title track is Blue.
So what is BXX like censoring the word blue?
I don't know. Unless it's books.
But yeah, in the song, I thought it was pretty good. In particular, I really like the falsetto vocals with the piano instrumentals they used. So.
Cooper says, I always appreciate the usage of blue aesthetics, but he continues to be very unmemorable. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't mark it down. I don't know. He's kind of hit or miss for me. Next, someone that's not as hit or miss is Hotfelt, formerly known as Yenny or Yen from Wonder Girls, with her digital single "Happy Now" featuring Moonbyul of Mamamoo. That's an awesome collaboration right there.
Nick Fury Moonbyul with a katana.
Nick Fury, it's like punished Moonbyul. Yeah, I'm glad that they're. I don't know what is it with like ex Wonder Girls members and having weird ass music videos, because this is a weird music video.
This is 100% Sunmi inspired.
I'm perfectly okay with it.
Yeah, like Sunmi does weird stuff with like Noir, like Yenny's doing weird stuff with Happy Now. So it's cool to see them collaborate. I didn't really ever think this was a possibility, but Moonbyul rap features, Moonbyul getting to do stupid stuff is always that's always a win in my book. Though I'd say there's one part like during the chorus where it feels like where the "Are you happy now?" It feels super rushed for no reason, so that kind of just threw me off. But I mean, I still enjoy the song.
Yep. So for me, again, love to have more Hotfelt. Like her first like debut album was amazing. What was that single from last year called? I forgot. Hold on. Really good. It was Plum or Plume or however the hell you pronounce it.
Where she cuts her hair halfway through the music video.
Yeah, that was really good. So I'm glad she's keeping her streak going. I want another album soon, because that would be really interesting to hear.
She kind of fell off the radar for a bit. Yeah, I didn't realize. I was wondering where she was, but that's nice.
I'm just happy to get more. She was my bias in Wonder Girls, so. And yeah, like Jacob said, her solo stuff was great. The mini album was really good. So it's cool to get more. It's great. And Moonbyul killed it as usual. And then, yeah, like you said, the music video, the instant I saw it, I was like, okay, this is definitely inspired by Sunmi's weird music videos. So that makes sense.
Oh, man.
Wonder Girls had weird music videos too during their band concept.
That's true.
I Feel You is the epitome of weird ass music videos.
Yeah.
Or Why So Lonely. Anyway, closing out this section.
I was gonna say she was probably my bias as well until Sunmi came back.
My bias was always Yumin, just because drums or bass, I forget. Anyway, closing out this section.
Sunmi plays bass.
Yeah, Sunmi plays bass. So both of them, I guess, were my bias. Closing out this section, we have Haze with her digital single "We Don't Talk Together," which was produced by Suga of BTS. Never in my life have I ever wanted to be a skeleton until now. From the music video.
A crippled skeleton.
Yes. You could definitely tell that it was Suga Yoongi on the production. He loves having this like future style of production. Definitely, I see a lot of similarities in terms of production that he did with. He worked with Epic High. When he worked with Sudan, and he did Wine. So. I know. I'd say the only thing I didn't like about it is there's not much of a melodic difference or change or increase between like the verse and the chorus. I mean, that'd be the only thing. I guess that's Haze. She's definitely
that's what I'm saying is it's more of the same that way melodically. I do like the production on this, however.
And also, I surprisingly like the Giddy Boy feature. I mean, his features are usually hit or miss for me, but I like it kind of changed it up how it felt a bit. So yeah, it was a good feature.
Yeah. So again, another solid Haze track, but I'd like to see her branch out into more styles as far as like. She just tends to stick to her own like style. Like I give Haze mostly a pass though, because I don't think anybody else really does something exactly how she does.
She operates in her own space.
But again, I'd like to see more experimentation on her part, I guess.
Nate?
Yep. Yeah, pretty much the same. Like it's more Haze. It's good. If you like Haze, you'll like it. But it's nothing new.
Yeah, you should know what to expect from Haze at this point. Cooper, being a huge Haze fan, he says, "God bless this chorus, Haze forever."
Haze forever.
Indeed.
All right. Topic 3. Part 2.
That's you, Jacob.
Releases. That is me. Yep. All right. So starting off, I guess my topic is Honey Popcorn is back with the SAO star. That's what it sounds like they're saying, but with like a Korean accent.
yeah. Now that you
star.
say it,
It's a Sword Art Online reference.
Well, I mean,
everyone's favorite anime.
What is the actual word that they're saying?
I don't know. The actual like Korean name is EXO-SC. It means the
like
SAO,
star.
which, well, I don't know what SAO means though.
Yeah, star is definitely
And the
star. Yeah,
star.
I don't know what it means.
And then D is usually either the or ta could be the. So I don't know what they're saying though. Yeah.
Did you have anything else?
No, I just thought it was funny. That sounds like the SAO star.
Okay, so they had a lineup change a bit. So Miko Matsuda left the group. They added Nakomiyase, Ruka Tajima, and Sera Izumi. From what I could sort of
also
no. They're not AV idols. The only one maybe is Nakomiyase does Gravure. She's a former J-pop idol as well. Ruka Tajima was a fan of Yua Mikami's. Apparently she found out about the audition on like Yua Mikami's Twitter and just happened to make it in the group. Sera Izumi is a former idol as well. So yeah, they have a lot of idol training and not just that AV training. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to add more members in the group because a lot of I love Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, their debut, but a lot of it was just Yua Mikami shots, and then just like the other members are just kind of background dancers. I feel it's a lot more balanced in this way. I mean, there's nothing too crazy about the song. It's definitely your A-Pink, G-Friend, cutesy type song. Again, something you wouldn't expect from somebody of Yua Mikami's profession, but yeah, I'd say their music has no right to be as good as it is, in all honesty, because you'd think it'd be hot garbage, but yeah, they do a really good job with it. Even like the pronunciation, I feel, is kind of improved compared to how it was in Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. So, yeah, I hope they do well.
Yep.
Am I just reading? Cooper's
I gotta read it right. Yeah, I forgot about that. So Cooper says not as good as Bibbidi Bob Boo Boo whatever, but it's not bad.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
It's Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
He said that Bibbidi Bob Boo Boo whatever.
Bibbidi Bob Boo Boo.
Whatever.
Or whatever.
Yep. All right. So up next we have Hongbin from VIX and Hyungwon from Monsta X with their project single with Pepsi called Cool Love, which was produced by Drez. I actually really like this. I thought it sounded pretty cool. Like it was just something different sounding, I guess. And the chorus part with kind of like the swelling bass, I thought sounded really cool. Also with their vocals, even though it's like kind of monotone, it still just sounded cool, I guess. I don't know. So, and Cooper says it is a club banger that ended racism.
Because he's parodying the Kylie Jenner. Was it Kylie Jenner? I forget which. Well, one of the Jenners. She did a Pepsi commercial that was just like super over the top.
Yeah.
Pepsi is the answer to all societal problems. Yeah, just like super, super like.
Yeah,
vapid.
she was going out like just giving Pepsi to everyone, and then everyone loved each other. Oh goodness! All right. Up next we got Husky with Chunche Mangwongyong. It's just Korean title. So
it's astronomical telescope or something like that. I don't know.
I was really hoping that was a Pepsi, Jacob. It is Pepsi. It is Pepsi. Okay, perfect. Perfect timing.
Pepsi's not a sponsor. But even if Pepsi wanted to sponsor us, I'm not a fan, unfortunately. But anyway, Husky.
I just noticed you can see my dog in the back.
Oh, hello.
Sleeping on the floor.
So yeah, Husky. Speaking of dogs, it's just typical typical like sad boy music. So I like it. He has like this really cool like vocal filtering kind of thing going on. So yeah, just really enjoyed it. Surprisingly.
Yep. All right. Up next we got Hwasa with Talk.
So this is a cover of Khalid, an American artist. It's a cover of his song, and Hwasa did this as a sort of special like thing for her 23rd birthday. Oh my! I still can't believe how young Hwasa is. It blew my mind when I realized that she was younger than I am.
She's the Magne, right?
Maybe.
I think she is.
Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, it's crazy
All right.
because she's been around for a while. But I mean, like I love Khalid. He has a really good voice, but there's just something about Hwasa doing a cover of this song that just gives it a whole new life, and I might like it better than the original.
And the thighs bring it to another level.
No, it's her voice. There's just there's just a really incredible like smooth vocal quality that Hwasa brings to a lot of her music that I really enjoy, and it's just a constant reminder of why she was my bias in the first place. So, definitely bringing me back in line.
Yep. All right, so next we have Jade with Paradise. And I actually really like this. I really like the like simple guitar playing and really clean, nice vocals. Like it wasn't anything that was super like reinventing the wheel, but everything was really good, solid, and I guess pure would be the word I'd use.
Yeah, very much pure. She's a Korean singer that studied in the UK. So you kind of hear a bit of a British accent in the way she pronounces words. So that's actually pretty cool. I just like the sweetness of her singing voice. Also, apparently she recently graduated university. So yeah, congrats.
Cool. All right, next we got Jiu with their debut mini album Maison. And their song "Comme des Garçons." So there's like a very French concept here.
It's Maison Margiela, Comme des Garçons. It's all fashion brands. So
okay, I think "Comme des Garçons" means just like the boys or something like that.
The boys.
And then like the boys, and then Maison just means house, because you can tell that though because it looks like the
Maison House of Margiela. So Margiela is the person that made it. So Jiwoo is a new artist under Wavy, which is Cold's sort of own label. He releases music under it. Also, for whatever this song is like a really like super brooding like R&B type song, and he's singing a lot. Apparently, this guy also has a name or a rap name, Hayake, and he did songs like I don't know, Giddy Boy or something, or other people. So it's really like vastly different sort of styles. So I was just shocked when I first heard this because I didn't know what I was expecting out of this in all honesty, but it made me interested in hearing more of his music, more of the album. Like he does on the album, he does some like really nice piano ballads. A lot of other songs are just like this really cool minimalist R&B with just like drums in his voice, kind of like what Comme des Garçons is. Like in all honesty, like if we reviewed this album, I haven't given a 10 yet. I'd give the album a 10, like hands down. It's that good. So if you like Cold, if you like this type of R&B, like go listen to Jiwoo. He's incredible. So yeah. Oh, apparently his American name or whatever, I think he studied in Canada. I think his like Western name is Andrew as well. So that's an instant stan right there if his name is Andrew. So
yes. All right. Next we have Juno Flo with his new digital single "Wide Awake," which is a cover of the Katy Perry song.
No, it's not. I mean, more Juno Flo. He has pretty good flow. I mean, I really don't know how else to explain it. I just like the part where he says, even the bags under my eyes are designer. That's one of my favorite sort of lines. So
yep. All right, next we got Kang Daniel with his finally debut mini album Color on Me, with the title track "What Are You Up To," which I honestly just thought was boring, like most of One on One's music was.
Damn. So, the shovel.
Yeah, that sums it up. It's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the contract dispute that he had with CJ was a lot more interesting than this ended up being, and maybe I haven't given the rest of the album a listen, so I mean, maybe it's a lot better, but I don't know. I mean, it should be a banger. I mean, it's Divine Channel; they do good music. It's just I don't know. I'd say the instrumental's fine. It's just Daniel's strength hasn't always been in singing. Like it's always been more in dancing, especially in rapping to some degree. So I don't know. I didn't know what to think of him being a solo artist at first.
I don't think he should be a solo artist. I think he should be like the leader of a group or something. Yeah,
he should be in a group just because I feel like he bounces off a lot better with other people. But
Yeah, like his, like for example, in Energetic, like his rap part was awesome because I don't know, it's just like if you have other members to cover parts that you're not as weak or that you're more weak against, I guess.
It's just better music in the long run.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, he's gonna do He's gonna do well. Like
for his career, like this is probably better. It's a better business decision to go solo, but I think the music does suffer from that.
Yeah.
And Cooper's notes, he just says, "Okay, sure."
I mean, yeah, really, not reinventing the wheel here.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we got Kun with a new single called Sunset. And I'm gonna say Cooper's notes first because mine have to do with that. Cooper says, as Jakari said, this is a gay club banger. And I said, what Cooper said is honestly accurate. Like it sounds exactly like you think in your head like what's going on in a gay club. Like this is playing in the background.
Okay, so it sounds like H&M, like Forever 21 music then, because it's the same type of thing. Overall I thought this was really awesome. The beat, the vocals, catchy verses. I thought mostly everything on this was really awesome. The only thing I wasn't a fan of was the rap, but like it was okay, it just wasn't my thing basically. But overall the song was really good.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I didn't really expect anything going in, but it just has an amazing instrumental track, just straight like trance. And then there's some great vocals on top of it too. So I was really surprised by it.
I mean, this like super futuristic Outrun vibe I was not expecting from a Kun song. They kill it though, especially with like that Sunset, like the super like sexy like deep voice that they do in there. I live for that stuff. So yeah. This might be one of their best comebacks I've heard in a long time. So yeah, good job, Kun.
Yeah, they should come back to KCON again and do this song.
Oh, this would be amazing live.
Yeah, like it'd be really hype. All right, up next we got Cody Green with their full album Insta at Ampum Mood. AM, PM, morning, afternoon mood, I don't know. And then the song is called 9 a.m. Love.
I mean, I really don't have anything to say on the song. It's just the music video for it. Like, this is an actual like artist that has stuff on like music or like music websites like Genie and Melon, but the music video is literally just a video rip of Aimer, who's a Japanese artist. She literally just took an Aimer music video and put the lyrics of her song over it. It's so ghetto. I don't know why she did it, but.
Was it official? Like that's the official?
That's
MV?
the official. Like that's her YouTube channel.
Jeez. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm assuming she's like not under a label or anything. Like she just puts out her music on her own.
Yeah. She has 89 subscribers. I feel bad.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Coming up next, we have Econ from After School, who was also on Produce 48, who got completely robbed. Yep. Yeah, completely fucking robbed.
She got gunned.
To be honest, I don't know if she would have fit into ITZY very well.
Yeah, maybe. But which is why they should have made that other group.
We would never know.
Robbed.
They should have made that other group with the
KBK.
Yeah, KBK with the 8 members that didn't make it. So that group would have killed it. So
yeah. All right. So her song is called "I'll Remember," and I don't have really many comments on the song, but. My notes were, she'll remember how Playlist sucks. Yeah.
So she's finally graduating from After School. Oh my god.
Only member left, basically.
No, so Nana is the only one left.
Oh, Nana, yeah. Nana is
Nana's
After School.
Nana's Nana. Like, even before, like, After School, like, fell off the map, Nana was After School. I'm sorry, but...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's still in, like, every ad ever.
Oh, sorry. Reina and Young are still there too.
Reina's still there?
What have they done in the past?
That was talking trash about the CEO.
That was Lizzie.
I think it was Lizzie. Yeah.
Yeah, Lizzie. Because I remember when Lizzie left. But so yeah, I mean,
she did that while she was still part of Lettuce.
That's funny. But so yep, Colin's leaving Pledis for a company called High Entertainment. This was the last song she released. I guess this is a contractual obligation or something. So it's a farewell song before she leaves Pledis. I wasn't expecting her to do a song like this because I mean she kind of seems to gravitate more towards sexy concepts or just like more like American music, and her doing like this like cute ballad was weird. I mean it's okay. It's just I would have enjoyed seeing more of what I thought Gaon would do. So yeah.
Yep.
It's all right. Hope she does well at her new company. Oh, she's gonna do well at her new company because it's not Pledis.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next, we got Lil Nas X. I never thought I would have to say this on releases. And we got with his new digital single "Soul Town Road" featuring RM from BTS. Like this song has achieved like completely new levels of meme. Like even BTS is on the remix.
Like
first we got Billy Ray Cyrus, and now we got RM.
No, apparently like Dolly Parton might do a remix of it.
Dude, if Dolly Parton does it, that would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, Dolly Parton's amazing.
What the heck?
Like all I really have to say is
honestly,
like,
I like RM's part in this song though. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
like
not
the song
bad.
is just like it's way more catchy than it's allowed to be.
Yeah,
be honest.
it's like it's a meme at this point, but it's actually good. Like I don't know if I'll ever get tired of it.
I mean,
in honesty.
I hate modern country, but I like this because it's kind of just taking the piss out of it.
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
it's a lot more fun than it has any right to be. But
Yeah, exactly.
This just all but confirms we live in a simulation. Because
Yeah,
in
we're in a
what
simulation.
what universe is freaking Lil Nas X and Rapmon like what? How does this happen? I don't know. I mean,
We
granted,
live in
Lil,
the 616 universe.
yeah, I mean, like, can this qualify as like a best feature / collab? I mean,
I think it's yeah. I mean, sure, yeah. It's K-pop because RM's there, so
yeah.
you know.
Wow.
Did we nominate Dua Lipa last year? Or was that
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year?
I did. I wanted to, or I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got nominated, but I mean,
Yeah, so it could qualify if we decide it fits in there. Also, I like how the album artwork, he keeps changing it from like different like pictures of horses and
Horses,
stuff.
yeah.
And RM's horse is just purple.
I don't
It's
know why.
completely purple. So yeah, that's cool. Up next we got I guess Meikshi, however you pronounce her name.
Mechi.
Meikshi. Yeah, Meikshi from Rocket Girls and possibly Uchi Sonia.
We'll find
who
out in a
knows?
year.
Yeah.
This is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, Nate had something to say about it.
I saw your tiny comment and laughed.
Yeah,
We'll
Yeah,
save
I-
that for the end of that. No, let's save it for the end.
Okay.
No, save it for the end. He's gonna trigger like 80% of our Discord with what he says. But no, yeah, they did like a bunch of solo like song music videos, just like they're all vertical video music videos for some reason,
which is a sin punishable by
but
death.
they're just like short, like small things for their new comeback for Rocket Girls. This is Michi's song. It's a chill tropical house song, but I liked it because she was like, it was more vocal focused than I expected,
Yeah.
and she's just showcasing that she can handle vocals really well too, because she is obviously known as the really, really good dancer. She's a main Uju Sonyo dancer, and she killed it in Produce 101 and became the leader of Rocket Girls that way. I really like the like lower register she sings into.
Can she still qualify as a Wuju Sonyo bias wrecker? Can we just make that a
don't
rule?
know.
now?
I don't
It's
know
in the
anymore.
gray
I'm
area
like-
now. Nobody knows.
Yeah, I could have
Shall come back.
sworn in March it was gonna end, or April or whatever, when their contract was supposedly up. I could have sworn we were getting the news that it was over, and
'Cause, I
we
mean-
didn't. So now I don't know anymore.
I think
We found out in June 2020 when Rocket
The
Girls
Chinese members
disbands.
are under Yehua, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why they did Produce 101 over there. But yeah, I mean, I'd honestly submit her as like a bias wrecker of the year because she's been doing pretty good music as well. So Cooper.
Cooper. Yeah, Cooper says, "Make sure if you see this, come back."
I don't think she's coming back. I'm sorry.
And then I wrote in like size 2 font. I kind of like this more than most Uju Sonia songs. To
Get
be
out.
honest.
Get out.
Triggered most of Discord.
Yeah, they can get over it though. All right. Anyways, next up we got Monsta X with their new Japanese single, which has a really cool name, X Phenomenon.
Yes, I love it.
And they
It's
do like
so
an
ridiculous.
X-Men, like Wolverine style music video at some point. I like
They
it.
should.
I want them to do that.
They should do an X-Men concept. Or they just do the 90s animated.
Or no,
theme
whenever
song.
they do an X-Men movie, when they
Monsta X on the soundtrack.
The theme
yeah,
song,
I mean they
yes.
do
Like
that a lot
EXO
with
with Star Wars.
Yeah, they do that a lot
Yeah.
over in Korea. So like Marvel,
They
you can Disney, you can have that one for free.
Yeah.
Like that's you can take credit for that idea.
Yeah, Disney already collaborated with Uju Sonia, so they got that Starship
Yeah,
contract
yeah.
contact. But no, yeah, this was not. So like, I don't know. It's weird with Monsta X because I never really know. Like, usually you don't expect them to like just go super hardcore with Japanese singles, but they usually do actually.
So now
but
you
I
should just expect it.
I just love the dichotomy of this song because it's got like the super hip hop verses and then the chill pre-chorus and then the techno build and then the ridiculous hardcore drop and the chorus, and it's all over the place in like the best Monsta X way.
Oh, definitely. This
Like Juhan just comes in with the X phenomenon part and just like you're just like, okay, I'm fucking jamming to this 100%.
Do they perform their Japanese singles at concerts? I mean, it's tomorrow. And
No,
I'm not going,
no,
unfortunately.
no.
Oh, that's sad. Because some of their stuff is like, some of their Japanese singles are better than their Korean singles. In all honesty, like they put out, like they don't half-ass anything at all when they do Japanese releases. It's if anything, like they're amazing. Like this is probably one of the best Japanese releases of the year. Yeah, I mean. Like I'd say the first like the sort of da na 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 like the sort of like dance beat type of thing fits J-pop so perfectly. It's like have you heard of this group called Da Pump? It's basically like this is all the type of music they do. They had a song called USA, like that got really popular.
USA.
Like it's basically all this type of like funny like dance style of music, and then like the really like heavy like drop very much Monsta X type of thing. I mean, the switch up definitely caught me off guard at first, but it fits so perfectly. Like there's a lot of songs where it doesn't work well, but I think. Yeah, it works perfectly just because I feel it's stylistically similar enough. It's very much like the Fast and Furious type music genre that you call it.
Yeah.
Like that's what you call it. So, yeah, yeah. There's just all this like there's like J-pop is like this like cool like Fast and Furious type music. There's like the pre-chorus is very K-pop. Like it's just this. It's all these different aspects of Monsta X just rolled into one song, and it's incredible as a fan of just like all this different Monsta X styles.
Yep.
All right. Cooper says, this song made me feel the most confused I've been in years, but I love it.
Very understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yes. All right. All right. Next up, we got NCT 127 with the English version of Highway to Heaven, which was on their last album. And we did a review of that, so go check that out. And yeah, I still think this is a fantastic song, but I think I'll just stick with the Korean version because, like Cooper says in his notes,
I love
the song is about
notes.
sex now. Cool.
I love his note. I was laughing so hard when I read that.
Yeah, he literally just says the song is about sex now. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Next, more NCT. We got NCT Dream, and with the new mini album We Boom. The song's name is Boom, and I think honestly this is probably the best single they've put out so far.
Oh, 100%.
Like it's way more edgy than I'd expect from them, but honestly I hope they continue with this sort of style. Also, honestly, I feel like Haekjeon stands out way more in this unit than he does in 127. So yeah, I honestly would be fine if he left 127 if Dream put out more music.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting thing is because they had the graduation concept with Mark, but should Dream just sort of be like hard locked as like
honestly, I think Cooper says, I'll read Cooper's notes now since it's relevant, but he says, pretty bare bones in the production, but the vocals complement it well. The dynamic raps and power vocal bridge, the layering, the choreography. Dream remains the best dance unit in NCT. They're even the best now. This is the part that was relevant.
They're even
Please make
the
this
best
lineup permanent. Oh, even selling the
I
best
agree
now,
with that. I agree. They should be permanent. So, Nate, I'll let you go.
Yeah. For me, like it's not what I expected from Dream, especially like post Mark. You'd think like if anything, now that Mark's gone, they'd lean away from hip hop even more, or like more hardcore stuff even more. Because this is just like more 127 style than I expected. But I like it, and it's still their own take on it. It's not. It doesn't sound like exactly like what 127 would do.
Honestly,
still got amazing harmonies, and I love the chorus. It's just super catchy.
Yeah.
To me, this sounds like an actual progression of where, like, I guess, like early Shiny would go to if it was done today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Dreams always reminded me of early Shiny. Like early Dream reminded me of early Shiny so much.
Yeah, because they have
like Ring Ding Dong era Shiny. Like, it's not super cheesy, so like, because today you can't really do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, because that build-up, that pre-chorus, that's straight out of Shiny's playbook. Like, instrumentally, how they're doing, like, the melody and everything. I mean, maybe that's why I like it so much, is because it feels like it's a really cool evolution of Shiny, and I'm all about sort of evolving sounds and furthering it. And, I mean, man, has Dream just gone all the sorts of places. I mean, this has done a lot to alleviate my fears of, like, like the future of Dream post-Mark, because I felt like he's definitely a big draw, just in general. So for them to lose him, I thought it was maybe sort of a risk. But I mean, man, I agree with you, Jacob. This is probably their best single they've done so far. Like, even the vocals stand out more for whatever reason. I mean, like, they've always been pretty good with vocals, but maybe there's something about, like, just the way they're harmonizing with the style of instrumental. That's probably where they're differentiated, where, like, 127's way, way, way more hip-hop focused and rap focused, whereas this still has some type of, like, vocal quality to it. And this
if Dream continues doing this kind of stuff, I'll probably favor them over 127, to be honest.
Yeah, that's really I'm having, like, an existential crisis over whether I like Boom or Superhuman more, and it's something I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to handle.
Well, okay. If NCT doesn't continue doing Superhuman,
Superhuman's definitely better.
Yeah, because Superhuman's amazing.
I like Superhuman,
but if they do like regular and Simon Says, I'm just gonna leave 127 behind.
I don't like
all of these.
I like
songs.
Superhuman. But like,
I love Superhuman.
Like the chorus of this is so catchy. Like, it's been stuck in my head all week. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, tell us in the comments which one you like better, Boom or Superhuman. I mean, that's really a tough pick. But I mean, NCT just in general has just been on a roll with, like, singles. It's hit after hit after hit. I mean, I know they're having such a big problem breaking into the Korean market, but they really deserve to hit it big with just how experimental and crazy their music is.
Yeah. All right, next up, we got more NCT Dream, but this is really crazy. With the World Scout Foundation collaboration, Fireflies. And Andrew, you should put up Cooper's comment on the screen. So while they were performing, Andrew's comment is, I guess I'll just say, is that they performed this at the 24th World Scout Jamboree in West Virginia.
In West Virginia.
And they had in
Take
this
me
tweet,
home.
In this, yes, Country Roads.
Country Roads.
In this tweet that Cooper linked as his comment, this person took a video and they literally, like, the Boy Scouts in the
crowd
audience, they're mosh pitting during NCT Dream's performance.
This is another, like, we live in a simulation, like, type of situations. Like, what about, like, the Boy Scouts and, I guess, American like, sort of tradition sort of resonates with NCT NCT Dream
Absolutely
of all people.
Where did this collaboration come from?
Who knows? I was so confused when I heard this.
I mean,
I was
the
like,
song
West
isn't bad.
Virginia of all places.
The song's not bad. I mean, it definitely makes sense. It feels like a theme song for something, but wow. Like, Boy Scouts.
This is probably my favorite thing now that I saw Cooper's comment. Mosh pitting in the audience of NCT
when it first
Dream.
happened.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh,
I knew before I even clicked the link. I knew what it was because I saw that when that first happened.
Yeah,
I
know.
didn't know until I clicked the link.
I actually saw that. That was when I was in Chicago.
For twice.
Yeah,
That's
I was
hilarious.
like, what the hell is going on?
All right. Next up, we got NMB48 with
Numba.
yeah Numba 48
Namba.
with Bokoe Kaede.
Yeah. Rough translation is like go back to your alma mater or something like that. Kaede means like go home or like return. Boko
Kaede?
is
From
Kaede.
Shuffle?
No. Boko is alma mater. So I just wanted to like highlight it because Shida Mimir is the center. That's obviously my Oshi in NMB48 at this point. Produce regulars are here, so
That means
Midodun.
bias for you K-pop fan non-weebs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Watch
Midodun's
JoJo,
here,
guys.
Saifi's here. Miru's been the center for a lot of their songs lately, so yeah, she's getting a huge push. Too bad there's no more general election, so they don't.
Is that
There's
just
only-
done forever now?
There's only
Yeah.
Monarchy.
I think it's just
They
done.
just killed it?
I mean, yeah, it just seems like AKS is gonna pick whoever they want for the singles. I mean, they do that normally. It's just again for like the general election. That's what made it special is that the fans got to do it. But yeah, I guess it's sort of outlived its usefulness at this point because there's just a lot of people that left over the past like year or two or so that they still need to build
Yeah.
up stars, I guess. But Mirurun definitely being one of them. But yeah, I actually like the song. It's kind of like a throwback to how a lot of the old style AKB48 songs were. So yeah, really catchy.
All right. Next, we got No Dai Kika with Walk Along.
I think it's Nodi Chica. I don't know.
No,
Sika.
Nodi Sika. I don't know. Yeah.
She's part of this production team called with an S, not like the group. Yeah,
So
Ong?
men. So it's not man, it's men.
men. Yeah, it's plural. So she does like I think this is like her first sort of like foray into like actual like her own music because she has like a bunch of like song covers and like other stuff. So yeah, she has a nice voice. So yeah, I'll try to keep out for her in the future.
All right. Next up, we got Norazo with Shower, which honestly, dude, the MV for this is crazy and weird, and I love it. Like, honestly, like the first thing I thought is it looks like something that I would probably make, like if I were to make a music video. Like, cause I love like the photo collage, like sort of like effects and stuff. Like, this is definitely my MO as far as like pieces
Design,
that I
yeah.
make for school and stuff. So yeah, I thought this was amazing. Particularly just for the music video. The song I don't care about. Like the music video
the
is
song
just
isn't
amazing.
bad. The song isn't bad. I mean, Narazo did put out that single last year. It was called like I don't know. It was very similarly weird. But yeah, this is wow. This might be the best music video of the year. Like I don't know if anything's gonna beat this in terms of just like the amount of like it's a meme group. Like Narazo is a meme group, but the amount of like attention to detail they put into like these music videos deserves all the recognition in the world. I mean, some of it's gonna
Also-
give me nightmares because like there's that dude that like the eyeball keeps coming out and like the lottery numbers come out of his eyeball. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight after seeing that. So
Although I guess it's no surprise that I like stuff like this, considering like my favorite manga is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
put this behind the Pillar Men.
Yes, it's like I'll play this instead of the Pillar Man theme. That'd be hilarious.
What is it with this month and just weird ass songs? We got like Cat Chew.
There's
We
a
got
lot of weird stuff.
I don't know.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this is incredible.
thing.
You have
I'm
to listen
nominating
to
it for MV of the
think
year.
I'm still-
legitimately.
I'm pretty sure the tall guy is the guy who made fun of Uju Sonyo for crying when they got a win. So
Oh,
whatever.
no.
I don't like this. I don't like this group because of that.
I'll ignore it.
Also, then Jacob likes it because he doesn't like Fujiso.
Yeah, because he doesn't like
Oh
Uju
yeah.
Sonyo.
Oh yeah. All right. Part 4. Releases part 3.
Topic 4, part 3. It's my turn. We're starting off with Paul Kim's digital single Try, which is a solid indie ballad. I thought it was really good, and then Taeyeon comes out of nowhere for no reason unknown and makes it even better. So I think it was a good indie ballad even without her. And then she just came in and improved it. So
Yeah.
check it out if you like ballads.
I think they did a variety show together. Like The one about like busking in like Europe. So, because remember when Taeyeon was like all those
they're in
videos,
like Netherlands
Germany
and stuff.
Yeah, it was for a variety show. It was for some TV show, so they were on it together. I'm guessing this is just a favor or whatever. So, more Taeyeon, more Paul Kim.
Someone from Reddit is Paul Kim flexing with Taeyeon suddenly singing in the last chorus without telling anyone.
Yeah, that is the non-subtlest of flexes.
Yes.
Yeah. Next we have Pentagon with their mini album Summer with the single Humph. It's more Shine. It's fine. It's Pentagon. It's Shine style Pentagon.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't mind cutesy style Pentagon or just like fun Pentagon because the other songs are really fun and they're essentially a meme at this point with like their dances, especially like their dances are incredible. It's just I don't know. In terms of music, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I liked Shine or Shalala. So it's all right.
Yep.
Cooper said Woosok Center, Woosok Center, Woosok Center. So apparently he was happy about that. Next we have Ravi, Coldbay, and Zydo with the digital single Fashionable, produced by GXXD. And our only notes are Cooper saying Ravi is the worst part of his own label's debut song.
So yeah,
honestly accurate.
Ravi made a label called
Groovlin,
GROOVL1N. I don't know how that's pronounced, unfortunately.
Groovin.
Groove. But there's an L. But there's an L. I don't know.
Groovlin.
Yeah,
Groovlin.
So so he made like a sort of like, because Ravi does a lot of his own mixtapes, a lot of his own like hip hop music, like very, very, very different from like what Vix does. So he sort of set up a label under him and hired these two artists. And I guess Cooper likes them better than Ravi's own singing, which is, I don't know. He's the only one that probably likes Ravi.
I'm a fan of Ravi's solo stuff. So
it's so weird, I guess, but he has a unique style.
Very good. Next we have Red Sonnet with their song My Hero.
It's a cover of the Foo Fighters song.
It's a cover of the Foo Fighters song.
It's a cover of the Foo Fighters song. It's a rock band with a female singer, and she definitely sings like J-Rock, like it definitely has a J-Rock style. But then the random screamo comes in too. So
yep,
it's rock. It's J-Rock style rock. It's good.
And the English lyrics make no sense.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice there was cringy English lyrics.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just weird, I guess. But I don't know. For me, when I listen to this type of like melodic hardcore type music, I usually like a better balance between the clean vocals and the unclean vocals. It seems like this song was like 80% clean vocals, 20% screaming. Like the screaming just kind of catches you off guard because you didn't expect it, because most of the song is just singing anyway. Outside of like the bridge part. I don't know, the guy that was screaming was pretty good. He kind of reminds me of like Casey Calvert from Hawthorne Heights. Rest in peace. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think if they had a better balance between the screaming and like the clean vocals, yeah, it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I thought I just kept laughing during the music video because I thought they were like the guitarist was just trying so hard to be edgy. Like he's like they got like the catchy vocals, and then all of a sudden the screaming, it like reminded me of like A Day to Remember or something, because their choruses are really catchy, and then they just start screaming all of a sudden.
A Day to Remember does that. Yeah.
And then he's also wearing like a Tokyo Ghoul mask on stage. He's just
you gotta feel the aesthetic, man. It's not really visual K, but I mean it's almost like visual K.
I just thought it was really funny.
Next we have Sorry, her digital single I'm Not Alone. I guess I'll say Cooper's notes first since Jacob kind of bounced off of him. But Cooper said, sure, the production could be better, but with the MV, this is super powerful and beautiful.
Yeah. So I thought the song was okay. Like it was good. It was nothing special though. But I agree with Cooper. I think the MV was like really well done, and I think as far as the overall package goes, I think the MV really props it up a lot, because it had like these really cool like dance like formations and stuff with nice colors and whatnot. So yeah, I thought the music video was really well produced.
Yep. Next we have Stella Jong's digital single YOLO. Andrew, Jacob, want to talk about?
This might be another favorite music video of the year candidate. So, like, nothing too crazy in terms of music, but she shows, like, I'm guessing which is how she produced this song. And she's actually, though, there's videos of her doing this, like, live, just like on a live stream or something. She's using a sample pad to sort of, like, build up the background instrumentals using her voice, like the dum 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 dum, and like the claps and everything. I love when artists do that. Like, I've seen Ed Sheeran live, and whenever Ed Sheeran performs live, he doesn't use a backing track. He just does like 5 different like
he builds it up.
Yeah, he builds it up with like loop pedals and everything. So, I just have such an appreciation for that because I've tried doing it. It's so hard just trying to getting the timing and everything and just sort of building a nice melody this sort of way.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been a fan of Stella Jong for a while. She had this like really cool like Digging Club Soul song, but yeah, this might be one of my favorite songs from her. Just I love this style of just sort of like indie music, and just the way she built it up was incredible.
Yeah. So for me, I have less to say about the actual song, but I love the music video, like how she's actually showing how she's like constructing the beat with the loop pad and everything. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite music videos of the year so far as well. I really like this.
Also, it's such a happy song for something called YOLO. like you'd think like obviously YOLO Drake, like you'd think it'd be like some like super deep like I don't know rap song, but then she's like you only live once. There's like a smile on her face and everything.
Yeah, it did throw me off a little bit. Next we have Sumin's mini album Ooh Da Da, this title track of the same name. And yeah, it's just like really weird, cool indie music. Which it's all over the place in terms of styles, which is kind of, it seems like what she was going for, with the way the music video is laid out, which Andrew mentioned.
Yeah, it's not one song. She decided to do a really cool, unique idea in terms of, she basically made sort of a medley compilation of all the songs on the album as the music video, so there's a lot of different like movements and everything. So we've mentioned Sumin in the past, sort of on especially on releases. She has this really weird like experimental glitchy type of sound. So
yeah.
Sam was definitely the one that sort of brought this album to our attention after not hearing about Sumin for a while. But yeah, I'd say my favorite songs were Meow and Love Dance, which was Meow was the second one, and I think Love Dance was like, I don't know, like third or fourth or whatever. But yeah, I wish we heard more of this from Korean artists, just super experimental electronic music. So
yeah, so I really like this. I need to check out the album still, but overall I really like the idea of like just a medley of tiny music videos that kind of for each song like strung together on the album. Honestly, I hope she keeps doing this in the future because I think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know Sumin from 2 songs in particular in the past, which is Far Away, which she featured on with Jengi, who I think is just a producer.
Yeah, Jengi was like some European producer, and then Sumin just did the vocals over it.
That song is amazing. I still listen to it, and I believe Andrew does as well.
Oh, yeah, I spam that song still.
Yeah, and then also a song from back in 2017 that I found last year, which is Mirror Ball, which I really like as well, which is a similar style to what she's still doing now. So, yeah, I definitely need to, I'm going to add her new song now, or her new album, I mean, right now.
Yeah, so definitely worth listening to. We haven't reviewed it, but yeah, definitely something worth listening to. And I'd probably put her there with like, I'd put Sumin with like, you know, Sifika, I don't know, Neon Bunny in terms of like how much I like their experimental electronic style. So if you like any of those, you'll definitely love Sumin.
Yeah, some of her chill stuff reminded me of Aesel.
One other thing, I really love the CG they had in the music video.
Yeah, I mean that's par for the course with like experimental like visual type music.
Yeah, but still like this kind of stuff is just like
cool as
it really hits my aesthetic
design sensibilities.
Yeah, exactly.
Next we have Sungdam's digital single Rain, which Andrew wants to talk about.
She is a like usually Million Market's like hip hop artist, but she's under Million Market as an acoustic artist. I don't I don't know how that happened, but anyway, I'm not complaining. I actually really like her voice. Just really, really sweet, really unique. It otherwise be like a boring, like regular, like happy-go-lucky song, but I'd say her voice is what makes it unique. There's an unexpected punchiness to it. Also, this was produced by Ear Attack, who does a lot of like idol music. Like he did Never Ever by GOT7, My Pace by Stray Kids, and Missing You by Twice, and then makes this song. So definitely a huge variety there. So maybe that's why I like it. Ear Attack makes pretty good music.
Yep. Next we have Taemin from SHINee with his Japanese mini album Famous. Title track, the same name. Taemin, just like SM, I feel as a whole, just is so good with the quality of their Japanese releases. And I think this is no exception. Taemin just killing it like usual with his releases. If you like Taemin's music, you're gonna like this song. I definitely did.
I mean, this is peak Taemin right here. Like there's great choreography. It's super sexy, like dark, foreboding. The bass line is incredible. Again, like this best Japanese single like category is just gonna be a bloodbath between the song that's coming up later. There's just way too much. I didn't realize that this was his third mini album already, and just like Japanese mini album, I guess. But
yeah, he has a lot of Japanese music.
I know he should keep doing it. His pronunciation's really good. So yeah, more Taemin, please.
Continuing with the SM Tae group, we have Taeyeon with her OST for Hotel de Luna, All About You. And it's Taeyeon ballad, so it's top tier.
Yep.
With Yuna ballads as the best ballads.
So Hotel de Luna is it's starring IU, and you said, and Kangmina? Where?
Yeah. Well, Kangmina's not starring, but she's in it.
Oh my god, I need to watch this then.
She is a character in it.
You kidding me? Caillou and Kangmina? And no, the amount of like talent that they have on this OST is insane, because they have like Haze, they have like Tencent, they have like pretty much
Jungkook's coming out with one
like pretty much
this week.
Anyone that's famous in Korea is like on this OST for whatever reason. And it's funny because it's just like some random show on like, I don't know, like JTBC or something like that. It's not like on a cable network. It's on a cable network, not on like a major, like sort of public network.
It's TVN.
So it's TVN. So yeah, it's cable. So I don't know how
TVN does a lot of dramas.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting all this money from.
I think Goblin was on TVN.
Oh, that's true. But I don't think it's doing Goblin numbers.
I think it was. Let me check for sure.
Like I checked the shares. It's 10%. 10% is pretty good in terms of like rating or just like viewership. But obviously with IU, that's IU. But
Goblin was TVN, and I think so was all the Reply series as well. So
okay. So maybe I should watch it then. I mean, the premise is pretty interesting. It's so basically, IU is this manager of a hotel, and she's like stuck there for over 1,000 years or something like that. And so, and all the hotel residents are ghosts, or they're already dead. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it other than that, but I'm surprised we haven't gotten like an IU song yet, considering IU's the star of this, and she does a lot of ballads. So I guess I'd be looking forward to that.
I feel like it's weird, but like usually, even if the actor is a singer, they don't put out songs for
their own.
I feel like
if they're
that's weird.
If the actress is from a group, though, sometimes their like members will do OST. Like for example, like Yuna was in Love Rain, and I think Tiffany did one definitely, and I think someone else did also.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And finally. Or Jacob, you went over this, right? Or do you have anything?
Oh yeah, all I said on here was just I'll never ever get tired of Taeyeon ballads. Basically,
yeah, this is beautiful.
same thing as me, basically. And finally, our final Tae SM artist, we have Taeyong from NCT's station single "A Long Flight."
Yeah, so this is Taeyong's first solo venture. I mean, we all know he's talented at everything. I guess I'm kind of surprised at how well he was able to handle like being on his own. Yeah, I feel like he's definitely going to be one of the people that SM will try to build up a solo career for once NCT starts sort of maybe going by the wayside, or once people start going to the military, that sort of thing. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Produced by Royal Dive, who did Bet and Love Paint by Newest, did Teenager by GOT7.
Their best ballads.
So yeah, just you definitely feel like a lot of like the future bass influence in it. So yeah, really enjoyable. Definitely fits Taeyong's vibe.
Jacob.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had notes on this song. Yeah, so I thought this was pretty good, especially for like a station release, because they tend to be pretty mild usually. And I thought Taeyong's rap was pretty strong in this also.
Cooper said, "Have listened to this 200 plus times. I guess it's pretty good."
Because for those that don't know, that's his ult.
Ultimate.
One of his ults. Yeah.
That is one of his
Taeyong's
ults. Yeah.
His king and his queen is Irene.
Yes. Next we have Triss and their digital single "Rolly Rolly."
The song
The cover
is amazing.
of the Good Day song. 2 times fast.
This song, I don't know what drugs they were on when they were writing this song, but it must have been all of them to come up with these lyrics. And I quote, "Rolly, rolly, take it slowly. I don't give a damn. I'm a sugar king." Like, what does that mean? What the hell is a sugar king?
Doesn't mean anything.
And why don't you give a damn that you're a sugar king? Like,
Dude, I love that music video too. Like it's like just them playing and like these 2 random girls like singing
Start
next to, or dancing next to them in the bowling alley.
So
and,
weird.
Please
Also,
wait,
unrelated, but this looks like a bowling alley that I used to go to in Seoul. I'm curious if it is that one.
Probably. I mean, they film everything in Seoul, but if you listen closely enough, this guy sounds like the Korean Weird Al. Like when I made that realization at the first time, just because he has the same intonation with like how he says is like, "I don't give a damn, I'm a sugar king." It sounds like, is that Weird Al?
So no, this is a roller rink. This is a bowling alley.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
weird,
I can see it.
Weird song, catchy. Definitely, I love 80s synth. So, I mean, I don't know if this is the entire group.
King.
I should probably look up more of their music, but wow, this came out of nowhere.
So good.
Yeah, this was ridiculous. Anything else, Jacob?
No, I just love the whole thing. Like,
Ridiculous it is.
I was getting into the instrumental, and then they just start saying, "Rolly, rolly, take it slowly. I don't give a damn. I'm a sugar king." And I was like, "Oh, this is what this is."
Yes.
Please let us know what you think a sugar king is in the comments below.
Yes. Next, we have Twice with their Japanese single album Breakthrough, which is also like Happy Happy, I think is the other side of it, because it was a double single type thing. But we're just talking about Breakthrough. And yeah, I thought my comment was a pun intended. Twice really had a breakthrough with their Japanese music quality. Yeah, I thought the song was really good. We've been pretty like mad on most of their Japanese singles. Obviously, BDZ was great.
BDZ and
One More Time.
Yeah, One More Time was really good.
This is
And I Want You Back.
Well, that doesn't count. That's an OST.
That's the best Twice
cheating.
Japanese song.
Also, it's an English song. But no, yeah, this was
Cover
awesome.
of the Jackson 5 song.
And then I liked how
Actually.
they kind of just took the fancy vibes for the styling and everything for the music video.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
continue that because it looks amazing.
Not even just like the visuals. It feels like Fancy and Breakthrough were written in like the same like songwriting sort of like camp or
Yeah.
whatever. They feel very similar to one another. So I'm actually surprised that Breakthrough was like, you'd think Breakthrough would be like a B-side on like the Fancy album, Fancy You album.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, so for them to put this out as a Japanese single is incredible. I mean, this might be one of my favorite. This easily takes favorite Japanese Twice single. Might even break through into like my top 5 Twice. Like it's that. I feel like it's that good. I mean, and I get maybe I'm just sort of being over repentant for just how much I've shit on Twice for like the past year or so. But again, I've. For the longest time, we were talking about like I just have to wait for their Run Devil Run. I have to wait for the Run Devil Run.
I mean, Fancy was kind of that, I think.
Yeah, we are getting the Run Devil Run now, and I guess we were right. They're fucking blowing it away. I mean, this is
Yeah.
Like, this song has no right to be as good as it is from the visual aspect of it. Like the choreography is incredible. Like, I'd love to learn this choreo. It's so cool. It's like a lot of just like jazz step choreography, and like Momo's like killing this choreography especially. So she loves a lot of the style. So just like really, Twice is firing on all cylinders this year. Like they can do no wrong. I think right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope Twice like keeps this momentum, like with this style just going forward in both like concept and music. And again, like I said in my notes that I think taking steps towards more mature concepts would be really good for them, especially at their current stage. Like, this is the time to start doing that now, as they're getting older.
It helps differentiate them from ITZY, so
yeah, that too. Because ITZY's like the new, like, I don't know, childish group, if that makes
youthful.
sense.
I mean,
youthful. That's a better word. Yeah. So, also, Fancy is one of my favorite Twice songs already. So yeah,
it's my song of the year right now. As of if you had to put a gun to my head and ask me what my favorite song of the year was, it's
I thought
Fancy.
the next song was your song of the year.
It's true.
No comment.
Cooper said, "Yes, more, please." Is all he said about Breakthrough. So he wants more. Next, we have Andrew's Song of the Year, UHSN's debut, Popsicle. Or, sorry, what was it? It's...
it's foreign girls.
Yeah, so... what was it?
It's like transfer girls or something.
So, Yushi,
foreign transfer
that's right. Yushi.
Yuhak.
That's what I was trying to see. Because it's Ushi and Yushi.
Oh, yeah.
Because Andrew said that he calls them Uju Sonia. I'm like, you don't call SNSD Sonia Shide. He's like, no, I call them Soshi. I was like, so you need to call them Ushi.
It'd be
Ushi.
Uso.
Oh yeah, Uso. Yeah, that's right.
Dude, Uju Shide would be a cool name. Cosmic Generation.
No, Cosmic Generation. Yeah, Cosmic.
I'm surprised it hasn't been taken already.
I got mixed up with my acronyms, but for Popsicle, I still don't like the pop part at the beginning, but I do appreciate the song, and also props to how short of a time they had to learn it.
Just like
I
2
still
weeks.
love and I think they had like 5 days for the dance or whatever. Chorus is definitely my favorite part. I love the chorus though.
I mean, yeah, that's Maria like hard carrying the chorus, so no surprise. I mean, I've already ranted and raved about the song, so not too much to add other than they're closing in on
topic about it.
They're closing in on 3 million views. That's crazy. So, I mean, there's some new Google. This isn't even a group. Like they're just all back home, like doing their own thing now, and they have more views than some new Goo groups. So, also, it's sad though. They never got to perform this on M Countdown. Like you'd think, like it'd be like a no brainer. Like even for thing. Yeah, for a special stage even. So hey, maybe we have to. Maybe we should get KCON. Like KCON next year or something. They should do it as a special stage or just have an appearance. Or maybe I could have a panel about Yuhak Sonyo. I can host it. We invite all the girls.
Panel? Oh my god.
Yes, I want to host the Yuhak Sonyo panel. I mean, I'll have to watch the show first, but I mean, like
me and Nate go and attend the other panel across the hall.
Hey. They might watch the show, so they're listening. So,
yeah, that's true. They're listening. Be careful what you say, Jacob.
I mean, hey, if there's any way they can,
I like the song.
If there's any way they can make it out to like KCON New York or something like that, I'd love to have a panel with them. So, but that's for next year, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Next, what? Oh, Jacob, it sounded like you said you were gonna go do something. Next we have Vav with their summer special single, "Give Me More," featuring DaebakCast, Ghetto, and Playin' Skills, which are the worst names. Those are not good stage names. And the only thing we have to say about that is Cooper, who said, "Who are these features? Get them away from me." Not get them away from Vav. Get them away from Cooper specifically. So
I think Playin' Skills is a lot of they did Lo Siento, so yeah, they
okay.
so that's where that's I guess their thing now is they work with just Korean artists doing like the Latin songs. I was disappointed. I thought when it said De La Ghetto, I thought it was Timothy De La Ghetto, you know, like the YouTuber, like he's on Wild and Out and everything. I'm just like, damn. I scrubbed through the entire music video. I was like, where's Timothy De La Ghetto? It's
they probably just literally like ripped his name.
Yeah, like this person made the artist De La Ghetto made their stage name well after Timothy De La Ghetto was already like famous. So put some respect on Timothy De La Ghetto's name.
Next, we have Very Very's single album, Very Chill, and the song Tag Tag Tag.
Obviously, I'm like the only person that loves this group. Like me and Cooper are like the only people that care about Very Very. But
I think
Sam
doesn't Sam like them? I was saying Sam could like them.
I mean, they were fun at KCON.
Like this is it's more of what you expect from Very Very, just very what you call it, like New Jack Swing, like upbeat, fun songs. Kind of scary music video for what like how like happy go lucky this song is. Like there's some parts towards the end where it goes like I don't know like really weird like found footage horror movie style, and at the end like one of the members stays in the dark. It's like why that's a screenshot I put, like all the members are walking off the stage, one of them just stays in the dark, and then like they just hard cut to like a image of them in like a swimming pool with a blindfold on. I don't understand. I think it's not even joking, it might be the same swimming pool from Hi Hi.
Probably.
Maybe. It's empty, right?
It's an empty swimming pool.
Yeah, it's been in other music videos.
It's
too,
probably
so
like some
probably
abandoned swimming pool in Korea somewhere.
Yeah.
So it must be. That's why it's popular. It's a stage. So.
Cooper said, "Spoopy times in summer, Very Very are already getting dragged for having the same sound, but like it's just all good. So shut up."
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually the biggest fan of this, but again, much like we said with Haze, there's not really anyone doing this type of sound, so I guess it's fine for them to sort of do the same thing.
Yeah.
Next, we have Woo-sung from The Rose with his debut mini album Wolf and the single Face.
So yeah, he's lead singer of The Rose doing his solo thing. I don't know why, honestly, because I mean, I feel like The Rose kind of still needs to get like a bit more popularity, so I don't know if like taking time away to do a solo project is the best idea.
Smart.
Yeah.
Definitely not when you have the lyrics like that.
I'll get into that. I mean, like this song specifically, just talking about Face, it's not bad. Like his voice is really
fine.
Yeah, he has a unique voice, and I think it works outside of just like a strictly rock environment.
Yeah.
What's sort of causing issues is he has a B-side entitled Moon, where he has the line, I quote, it goes, this is me quoting, this is not me saying it myself, quote, "Why you so stupid? Why you believe him? A lot of Korean words." And then he says, "Are you retarded? Maybe just blinded." So yeah, probably not the best choice of words for B-side. I mean, he's a Korean American, so he definitely
he's American too. So
you can't like feign ignorance necessarily in terms of like the context of it. So oopsie, I guess.
Yes.
Big
and Cooper's notes are, "Go back to The Rose, bitch." So
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, The Rose is barely on the radar in Korea, so I feel like they should spend time building up the group as opposed to just splitting off and doing solo projects.
Yeah. Next we have Johnny, also from Rocket Girls, and Uju Sonyo question mark, with her digital single from the Rocket Girls thing, Sweet Declaration. And so this is more of a cute tropical house song. It's more playful than Meichi's. But she goes hard during the chorus, which I thought was really cool to see. Another song I really liked. Obviously, they're both tropical house songs, so I'm probably gonna like them. But I was glad that they were good quality, because with Rocket Girls, it's been hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Cooper, echoing his notes from Meichi's, he said, "Johnny, if you see this, come back."
Yes, please come back.
We want C-Line back in Uju Sonyo.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have Yellow Bee's digital single DVD, which apparently stands for Difference versus Difference, whatever that means.
Because I was trying to figure out what the hell DVD stands for.
That's what it says the album title is named, so.
Okay. So Their entertainment company is called Addiction Entertainment. Probably not a good name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably not. No.
That being said, I was surprised how much I like this song. It's got that kind of like funky, like horn vibe that kind of like Momoland has, but it's actually good.
The instant I heard it, I was like, okay, they're just Momoland ripoff group.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, they are doing a Fortnite dance
Yeah, like
in the music video.
They do the Fortnite dance, like the famous, like the where you're crossing your arms and everything.
That thing.
I
Yeah.
don't know
I mean,
what that is.
what else is
Just look
new?
in my
I'm too old for
comment.
this.
Look at my comment. I put a YouTube
I mean,
video.
what
to
else is new? Like doing like Momoland ripoff songs with Fortnite dances. I feel like that's an entire demographic. That's an entire demographic on its own. So, whatever.
Yep.
You,
Do they even play
I was like,
Fortnite
you just sent
in
me
Korea?
a 10-hour dance.
Video
Yeah.
of Thanos doing it.
Of Thanos doing the dance. Yeah. It's the first one I found.
Okay, and then we'll end it with Andrew's favorite artist to end our releases with, because she has a Y name, so she usually ends it. We have Yukika's digital single, Cherries Jubilees.
It bothers me how there's an S after cherry.
Yes.
It's either Cherry Jubilee, Cherry
Or
Jubilees.
Cherry Jubilees, yes. Not
Yeah.
Cherries Jubilees.
Jubiles. It's Cherry's Jubiles.
I don't know. So yeah, Yukika, former member of Idolmaster, did Neon, which is basically a copy of Plastic Love.
Wait,
the
she
music
was
vid-
in Idolmaster Korea, right?
Yep.
Okay.
She was in Idolmaster Korea, and she was a voice actor in Galgun at one point. Not even joking.
Oh yeah. I was
Yeah.
reading. Well, we were talking about a different song. I was reading the Wikipedia article. It says she was in K-On!, Galgun.
Yeah, she used to be a
Days,
Seiyu. Yeah, she used to be a voice
What the
actress
and
before
some
becoming.
game on the Wii.
Yeah, she has the wildest like trajectory going from like
in
a voice
commercial for the
actor.
Wii.
Yeah, she went from a voice actor to like a K-pop idol now. But anyway, so to the song Cherry's Jubilee. The first half of the music video is the acoustic version, which is really nice. I thought she's always had a pretty voice. And then it kicks into high gear with like the actual proper song, which is very much it's city pop again. So I mean, not much else to say other than that. Yeah, I think she needs to collaborate with Yoon Jung Shin. Speaking of another person with Y that does city pop, I feel like she'd blow up instantly if she did a Yoon Jung Shin collaboration.
She was just a random person.
In what?
K-On. Yeah. In
No,
K-On.
Kitty Girl.
Oh,
Kitty
I thought you
Girl
meant
and-
K-On.
Yeah, no,
Kitty Grade, I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of Kitty Grade, but the anime
I've heard of
is
it, never
amazing.
watched it, but
And watch it, but don't read up on it. I own it on DVD. That's how much I like that show
Okay.
and how good it is. But don't read anything about it, because it's got some crazy twists that you don't want
Alright.
spoiled. But also the first 8 episodes are like a little slow, but the second
so is
2/3
Steins
of the it's
Or
like
is
the first, because
what was it called?
it's split up. It's split up into like 3 parts basically, and like the first third is like just kind of set up and like a little slow, and then it really gets going and it's really good. But she was in the sequel, but just as a random supporting.
Yeah, it's
side
funny.
episode.
It's crazy how like random her like Seiyu like credits are. But I'm actually I'm happy that she's at least doing or getting popular in Korea, because it seemed like she wasn't doing that well over in Japan. So yeah, she's definitely earned a fan in me. Rob is one of the highest upvoted highest liked comments on this music video. Just as a side note.
Of course.
So yeah, I mean,
She was also in a Sergeant Frog movie.
yo, Sergeant Kiddo, what?
Yeah,
Oh my God,
it's amazing.
That is stan-worthy material. She does city pop music. She was in anime. She was in
Ora
Galgun.
Emo as a maid.
Yeah, she was in Oreimo. Yeah, I tried to. I rewatched Oreimo trying to look for her voice. I could not find it. So,
Damn.
oh well. That is she's my bias. My Oshi
In Idolmaster Korea.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I've been a huge fan of her music, and hopefully she continues to blow up with this city pop. Keep it alive.
So yeah, that's it.
That's it for that's all,
topic
folks.
4.
That's
That's
all,
all.
folks.
It was all good. 2.5 hour episode.
I mean, mean, yeah, that's pretty normal for releases, but I thought it was going to go longer, so I'm surprised how fast we went through 60 songs, which is like twice our normal count.
Yeah. We had a lot of like really hilarious garbage this week.
Yeah, I know. That's why I love doing this. So we just need to find more of the hilarious garbage because today we're exposed to the hilarious garbage, so we need to make other people suffer and listen to the hilarious garbage as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't give a damn. I'm a sugar king.
God. Why?
Jacob,
take us out, Jacob.
All right. Well,
I want to go to bed.
Thanks for listening. If you liked our stuff and you're new, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or to whatever podcast service you use. Leave a comment, again, if you're on YouTube, ring the bell, join Discord, it's Mooksho Lit. Yeah, I think that's everything I'm supposed to say. So, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you and good night.
Stay rolly.
Stay throbbingly rolly. I don't give a damn. I'm a sugar king.
Again, this is out of left field, but the riff kind of reminded me of "It's Gonna Be Me" by NSYNC.
Okay, I said the same thing.
Yes,
I'm glad I'm not
crazy.
My first line is, "This reminds me of like an NSYNC song or something," but I couldn't figure it out. Like,
I'm usually the crazy one. I'm usually the only one that can make those connections, but I went.